Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain.
Yo! Welcome to Shadows of Archonia, where everyone has secrets. This is Cyberpunk Valentine's Day, Episode 3. I am Matt, and I will be your GM temporarily. And to my left here is Steve, and he will be doing the credits
Temporarily. Always. So if you don't know the channel, we do ongoing games like this one on Fridays. Either next week or the week after, we'll be going back to our sort of main ongoing game, which is Shadows of Archonia Campaign 2, after which the channel is named. Actually, technically, the channel is named after Campaign 1, but there was only one then. So, anyway, we also have a whole other show on Mondays called Tales from the Backlog, which Alan named, and he's only been on it like 3 times. And it's where we...
More than that.
It's a good show.
It's a good show. Thank you. He has watched it about as many times as he's been on it. Yeah. We play lots of different games on that one. We have done Mercborg, Cyborg, Pirate Borg coming in the mail soon. It's all kind of Borgs, but also lots of other games like Tales from the Loop. Monday, if we get some signups, we'll be doing something called Back Again from the Broken Land. Just this past Monday, we did Challengers of Vanth. We've got Vampire the Masquerade coming up, and Vaesen, and all kinds of other stuff. So that's Mondays. Check that out. If you're watching us on Twitch, go check out our YouTube channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, go check out our Twitch channel. Like, subscribe, follow, everything.
Be somewhere else that you're not watching this.
That's right.
Wherever you're watching this, watch it somewhere else.
Also, add yourself to our Discord. If you're watching this video on either of those platforms, there's a link to the Discord below. And go to shadowsofarchonia.com for merch.
When do I get my quant merch, Steve?
I told you.
Yeah?
When you pay rent. I'm Sunshine, I'm her landlord, and I'm the fixer.
Oh, we're going right into it. I'm quant. I guess I'm the tenant, and I'm a netrunner.
I'm Mia, the nomad named Gracer. I also live in the building.
I'm Toshiro. I don't live in the building, unfortunately. I am a lawman detective.
And I'm Eddie Jones, and I don't live in the building either. I am a extremely savvy doctor type character.
You know, if we don't die tonight, maybe we should become roommates.
That would be a good show.
Anybody who needs to say they're
Easily
extremely savvy isn't.
They're also very humble.
Yeah.
Yes. I could see this odd couple vibe. The straight-laced cop and the medtech who's a wolf.
What crazy shenanigans?
Operates on people for no damn reason.
Yeah.
I told you.
Cosmetic.
I told you not to go out during the full moon.
You left the corpse on the kitchen table again. Laugh track.
Oh, it's good stuff.
The full
Shadows
moon,
of Archonia.
full moon psychosomatic though. You're not Roots.
I
True.
think we know our next cyberpunk season soon.
Who knows?
Yeah,
You know, after this, we could do a lot of different things.
So then Sunshine becomes just like the Mr. Furley.
Yes.
Just comes by once an episode. Where's my rent?
Oh,
That's how
Mr.
Quant sees you already.
Sunshine.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, this is, again, Valentine's Day, episode 3. Hopefully our last episode. We're going to try to get through it all today. Great. I'm going to jump right in. It's now 3 p.m. on Valentine's Day. The 5th year anniversary of Faith's murder. And even worse, you just learned that it's also the wedding day between Faith's sister, Julie Redding, and the Tiger Claw leader, Dusk, who was the very man that was supposed to marry Faith originally. It's weird.
Awkward.
Your journey to find the murderer thus far has been one of frustrating story after another. At this point, who can you guys even trust? Quant?
Yeah.
No.
We can't trust Quant.
Definitely not.
No, you have remained in touch with Devi on her journey as she
Yep.
changes her own direction in life. Currently working for a new charity corp, which I don't think she's actually told anyone other than you. But it's some real character growth shit, you know?
Yeah,
Like, it's good,
I
good.
support that. She's figuring herself out.
Yeah. Perhaps you admire that about her now, or maybe you just like her sass. Either way, there seems to be something growing between you two. Maybe you even imagined a Valentine's Day date with her.
Maybe.
Well, either way, that's not going to happen.
Nope.
Because you got a call from Luce. And
I sure did.
Luce needs to meet you now to discuss the true origins and purpose of Machine Lord.
Yeah.
Let's go meet her.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Or did you overhear me? Because I stepped away.
I'm so chromed up. Who knows how I know things?
Yeah.
Gracer, you know what? You're ever since you kind of like finished off your mom. Wait, you finished your mom. That's not how I had it written.
Killed.
You
But I
killed your
put a
mom.
bullet in her head. Yeah, there you go.
Shot her.
Things have been a little more simple for you. In fact, you're probably thinking right now, when was the last time you changed the oil in your car? Is it about time
I
to
have to
change
pay
it?
stuff tomorrow.
What about your air filter? It's just things that are going through your head. Like, they're not, other than kind of like hanging out with these guys as they run their errands, you don't seem to have a lot of big pressures, exterior pressure. Or maybe you do and you're just not showing them. I don't know.
That smuggling ring we've set up. No.
Oh, I can barely hear her with the air.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna turn it. Well, if I turn it.
One
Well,
or
there's
the other, I
that
guess.
smuggling ring I'd mentioned to you that I was setting up with my brother Flint. But yeah, that's a whole nother.
Oh, so yes. That's right. Luckily, your brother doesn't have much to do with this murder. So,
Yep.
Dr. Jones, as they know you now, you came here to observe Sunshine at Ewan's request. The little rat guy, fearing that his friend Sunshine might go cyber psycho, hired you out, which you may or may not have actually needed, but he didn't know that. You also revealed a little secret about Onyx's parentage that was rather shocking, and apparently you know some things about people in this situation.
Yeah, me and Dr. Stone go way back.
Yeah. So much so that there's actually something you don't even know you know yet.
Oh yeah. Let's see. If I
We'll see
find
what
out,
happens.
we'll see.
Sunshine. Teetering on the edge of cyberpsychosis,
I'm fine.
with one goal:
Sounds fine.
to find Faith's murderer and take them out.
Faith, who? Oh, right, Faith.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Your only lead right now is a cop who claims to be a childhood friend of Faith's, and his Tiger Claw ex-girlfriend, Mika.
Love them tiger claws.
Yeah, you go way back.
Go way back. I
Yeah.
had their back. They sort of had my back in that they didn't kill me.
They may have if they didn't have a wedding to get to in a couple hours.
Right.
Anyway, you will never know, I guess.
No, I mean before, when we interacted with them in the midnight situation.
That's true, okay.
That's what Sunshine's leaning into for his tiger claw.
I mean, you
relationship.
did dodge a lot of attacks from some Tiger Claws, so maybe they're like not
Well,
wanting to
yeah,
try
but
that.
also I played it to them as though I had warned them about midnight. So that's kind of that's the story he's sticking with.
Yeah, Dusk doesn't seem to be too mad at you for killing Midnight. In fact, he feels like Midnight brought it upon himself, kind of went out on his own, journey, I guess, and failed. Anyway, speaking of the cop and ex-girlfriend, Toshi. There's always been a void in your life, one that you currently fill with duty and honor, but at the end of the day, the emptiness just swallows those up and leaves you still vacant. The first time you ever felt whole was your childhood with Faith. Then that was gone. And so you chose a life of dedicated service, dedicated to service, and that took you to some new places, and eventually you found someone else that sort of filled the void, and that was Mika. Once again, you felt that life had meaning, and whenever you were with her, it was maybe different or exciting. But you were living an undercover lie at the time, and that too didn't last. As because your cover wasn't blown, it was more like the. Actually, we haven't really gone into that, so I'm not going to go into that.
Mysterious.
Yeah. And now here you are, years later. Empty again, I guess. Maybe you have some new purpose with this case. Standing in front of Mika once again. And we're back to the present. You're all inside the Cantina Mikasaka. It's 3 p.m. and mostly empty. No music plays, a bartender wipes down a counter, a few alcoholics passed out at some random tables, and Mika, looking even more dangerous than you remember her, leans back in her stool, takes a sip of her whiskey, and answers your question. I know both of those answers. Well, I don't know who murdered Faith, but I know there's a BD of it out there. And she takes another sip, and I was the one who covered up the murder originally.
The murder of Oswald?
The murder of Faith.
Where's this BD?
Who's this guy?
I'm the doctor.
You look like a dog.
Oh,
Are you trained?
above. I can train you.
Mika, he's with us. He's helping us.
Where am I at this point?
I think you all went in together.
Right, but I was like off to the side, and then something happened that made me called for a humanity check.
Oh, your conversation with Debbie.
Oh yeah.
Text conversation.
I've
So
dealt-
yeah, you just finished that conversation.
I've dealt with BDs in the past.
Right? You
So-
like some kind of perv? You like watch the good ones?
No, for learning purposes, surgery of the sort.
Right.
Where can we find this BD?
I believe Faith is Faith is that one chick that was like in the bathtub, right? Just making sure we're talking about the same person. I've done a lot of wet work. Bathtub.
No, I don't know
Faith
exactly.
was in my bathtub.
You're a
I'm
bathtub.
standing right behind her now.
Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah. Then yes. That BD that was with. I believe that ended up with Ricardo.
BD? What do you mean, BD?
Brain dance. It's the virtual augmented experience where you can feel and live somebody's previous experience.
And why did you cover up the murder?
I was paid to. I was told to. It's
By
nothing
who?
personal. Dusk.
Dusk said he did it. I guess he meant he paid you to do it.
Yeah, that's usually what he means. He takes credit for everything. I do all the work though.
And you gave the BD to tattooed fat man.
Tattooed fat man. No. I didn't have the BD originally. No. I don't think I ever saw
I pictured Ricardo as like a biker Santa Claus.
No, Ricardo. Ricardo is a short man with a white suit and a lot of bling. He's like a chihuahua of a human in that he is trying to
Well, I
put
got
on
the
a big
short
show.
part,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was just imagining him as like.
He's
a-
not thin by any means,
Okay.
and he's not in shape for
I was-
sure. Yeah.
For some reason, from your description, I got like Santa Claus with cigars.
Oh no,
love
he's the
it.
guy we met. We
Yeah.
already, yeah.
You met him, I didn't.
Oh,
But
okay.
Sunshine knows him from before.
Alright.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know he had it for the longest time. It just kind of came out somewhere in a family conversation, and I just happened to hear it, and I figured no one cared. So
Family conversation. What were you doing there with a family conversation?
which time? I work for the Tiger Claws, and they're very close to the Redditons. If you hadn't noticed, they're getting married.
When did that start?
Me or the relationships between the two of them?
Between the two, between you, between all of it.
Oh God, way before my time, and then the first attempt to unite the Redding family with the Tiger Claws was the first wedding.
The first wedding.
Yeah, with
What was that?
The one that was supposed to have
Dusk and
faith
Redding?
in it.
or Dusk and Faith, the one Faith ran away from.
And that's when Dusk, you cover up the murder.
Yes, because if the murder came back to us, then there would be a war between the Reddings and the Tiger Claws, which would be. Right now, we're at the top of the food chain, and if the two top fight, then we will quickly not be at. Anyway, you want to get some drinks? Like,
Why
catch up?
would
Why was Faith killed? It wasn't because she ran away from the wedding. That was years earlier.
We didn't do the kill. We didn't kill Faith. I don't know. We're just covering it up.
So what did you find?
There was like some pills that had some fingerprints on it that were clearly faked. But so I threw the, hair dryer in the water to kind of make it look like it was suicide.
Sure, this BD will answer all your questions.
Yeah, I don't know too much about what actually happened. I just know what happened afterwards.
Guys, we need to swing by a gun shop and then go to Ricardo's.
But you have enough guns, Sunshine, already.
I do have enough guns. What I need is a rocket launcher and some grenades.
Wow, I like this guy. You single?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not interested anyway, but just curious.
Am I? Because I'm still outside on the phone to Luce, or the agent.
You're done by now.
I'm done. I wander back in to hear
Yeah.
the end of this.
Yeah.
Quant, let's go. We need grenades.
I just got here. What'd I miss?
Ricardo
Anyway.
has a BD of Faith's murder. We're gonna
Oh.
kill him and take it.
I should warn you. I should warn you. Before we continue, I should warn you. Anytime anyone started looking into the case again, I was required to cover that up as well. So if you keep going down this route, they might tell me to do the same. So I would.
cover up our murders? Is that what you're saying?
No, I would just murder you, and then so it covers up that murder. No one cares if you die.
Are you threatening a police officer?
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a police officer. I remember now.
I'm
Threat-
sure you totally
Doesn't
did.
Just for the record, did you just threaten all of us?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna add a little bit to the grenade budget.
Interesting choice.
Cool. Well, if you don't want to take me up on a drink, then, let me continue. Just go disappear again and go do your own thing, and just won't see you for another 5, 6 years, however long it's been.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you. Great sword. She had a sword, right?
A couple,
Cool.
and a couple guns
Yeah.
that you can see.
Yeah. It's this is a great look. It's really working for you.
Hey, if you ever need anyone taken out, Tiger Claws are always for hire.
I know.
They're with
Can I do a stare down with her just because I'm pissed at her?
I? Sure.
Like, she's talking real nonchalantly about having us killed and about covering up Faith's murder and
This girl kills so many people that at this
my
point,
humanity just went down even more like
Yeah.
seconds ago.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I think mine probably took a few hits too.
So it's rep plus.
If you feel like you would have lost humanity from that, you can roll a d6 and subtract it from your humanity.
So it's rep plus cool plus d10, right?
Yes.
Rep.
2.
So yeah, you lose 2, which is not terrible, but yeah, that she kind of just ripped the carpet out from under you a little bit. I'm sure
Yeah, I
you're-
think I'm pretty. I imagine this going differently, very differently.
Well, honey, you shouldn't have left.
21.
So I'm trying to find her. I forgot. Oh, because I'm in the battle initiative, which is not there yet.
I have 6 cool and 7 rep, and I rolled it.
Ooh. 16?
21.
21. Oh yeah, you win. Ooh.
So like, yeah, I'm just staring at her while she talks nonchalantly about covering up Faith and killing us, and I'm just silently communicating. You need to rethink the direction of your conversation.
I think that was the moment when she's like, all right, I'm just going to drink if you guys want to take off. Leave me alone now. Thank you.
Come on, sunshine.
Yeah, we're leaving.
It's not worth it.
I'm not. I don't know if you would be able to read this or not, but Sunshine is not like pissed at her. It's more like he's thinking about squashing an ant right now. And whether or not that's realistic for him is irrelevant. Like, that's how he sees her.
Sweet. So you guys are going to leave her. She is. She's actually going to hand you a pistol though. On your wait, Toshi, you should keep this. And it's your old tire claw like revolver that they kind of give to a lot of the. God, what the fuck is your position called?
Enforcer?
Yeah, like an enforcer.
Mm.
You're not so innocent yourself. You've had to shoot some people with it.
I know. I think about it all the time.
Great.
I think about you all the time too, but
Oh my God! Get in the car.
I gotta
She's like,
go.
is it dirty?
I gotta go.
I will come back in, grab you by the like, yeah, all right.
All
I
right.
know. Believe me, I've been there.
I
I've been
shake
there.
myself and I'm like,
I've legit been there.
I
Just
needed
don't, yeah. Just walk away. They don't change.
Wow.
Speaking of which, I have a quick thing I gotta take care of. So, I guess I will leave you to your shopping, and I'll see you guys at the wedding. It's gonna be great.
Why are we going to the wedding? We have to get this BD.
Isn't that where? See, I just made the assumption that if Ricardo's, see, this is how I connect dots. See, Ricardo's related to Faith. The Faith is related to Julia. It's Julia's wedding. It's going to be a huge event, so Ricardo will be there. That was just kind of my logic process here.
wow,
I
you
bel-
should be
Yeah.
a detective.
I believe he
I
also
know.
gave you all.
Good, somebody showed up with their brain working today.
He also gave you guys all tickets to the wedding. I already accepted them.
Tickets.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Or invites. Sorry, invites, not tickets.
Quant remembers that 2 seconds after this interaction, and it's like, yeah. See you guys later. It says nothing and takes off. I don't know if you remember that. She really hopes you don't remember that. And honestly, if Ricardo's not there, that would not be the worst thing in Quant's opinion, given that Sunshine is just a little cool down time would not hurt.
So where you're going is called the Kill Count
Of course it is.
Kill Count Cafe.
Yeah.
And
Quick question
Yes.
though. I was halfway through writing a message to Devi on my agent. And so I did just want to, I've completely forgotten about it. But I will grab a rickshaw on the halfway there. I'm like, oh shit. And I've left her on red. but with a draft in there. And I'll just quickly fire off. So sorry, can't tonight. Crazy situation. Sunshine is nuts. Faith is murdered. Lou's resurfaced. Crazy shit. By the way, do you know where I can get a formal dress? Send. And
Dean, are you in
Roll
chat?
for personal grooming.
yep.
Dean, if you can text me or even just write it in chat, that'd be kind of funny too. Actually, I can't read chat from here, so yeah, text me if you're here.
All right. Well, yeah.
Great.
Subscribe on Twitch so we can get a higher res TV.
Hey, that would do it.
This is a $25 used TV at 720p.
All right. The kill
Awesome.
count.
So you're gonna,
Alright.
luckily,
Alright.
you're not too far from it. So you guys are gonna hop
Well, I picked
in
it.
with Gracer, and you're gonna go to the weapon shop first, and then Ricardo's. Is that what you decided on?
Yeah, because we need the weapons before we kill Ricardo.
No,
Okay. There is one.
naturally.
There is one on the way. It's not. We're not gonna roleplay the whole thing because it's not.
Yeah, I can just read off what I bought.
Yeah.
So I bought 2 biotoxin grenades. I think I already had 1 flashbang. I might have bought that. I'm not sure. I bought 3 incendiary grenades. I bought a kill chip 100 micro bomb, which is, it looks like a chipware chip, but when someone slots it in, it kills them, blows up. I bought 2 rockets, and then I also got incendiary ammo for very heavy pistol and armor piercing ammo for a very heavy pistol. So I have 2 very heavy pistols, so I can load them both up. And then I got a Towa pocket launcher, which is a collapsible rocket launcher. And I'm willing to give the pocket launcher and the rockets to someone else if they have a better heavy weapons score than me. Because I can't use all these weapons.
Yeah. Are you carrying like a massive duffel bag of weapons and shit right now at this point?
I mean, most of my weapons, so I have 2 very heavy pistols that are just in my coat. I
Okay.
have 1 weapon that's fully inside my arm. There's an assault rifle I've been carrying on my back all day. The pocket launcher can literally fold up and go in like a purse. I imagine I have it in a pocket of my coat.
Sick. So you're
And
more
then,
like
so now that I've bought these grenades, I have a bag. Yeah.
you're more like Neo walking into the building where he has just guns
And a
all over
rocket
him.
launcher.
Yeah.
And a rocket launcher.
Heck
Great.
yes.
So just for canon purposes, you go to Ronnie and Ronnie's Guns and Ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
They're the only one in the
Ronnie and
area.
Ronnie's, of course.
They're twins. They're not twins.
Are they like those
act
guys
twins.
that they made themselves one person by syncing their brainwaves from the video game?
Not quite like that.
Okay.
They're just really close, and they're not actually related.
Not actually.
Anyway, yeah, you've been here before. It's the only one in the area for. Oh, yeah, right now.
Cool.
Anyone else buy?
Yeah, what are the stats on that pistol I just got from...
I have no idea which one you just got.
You gave him 1.
Oh God. No, that's just a medium. No, I'm sorry. That's just a very heavy pistol.
Oh, a heavy pistol?
Very heavy pistol.
Very heavy. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll get ammo for that. So like armor-piercing rounds for that, and that's like 100, right?
For 10 rounds, yeah.
For armor.
I believe it's for 10, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go with 10 rounds for that, and actually better make it 20, and then
Great.
2 incendiary grenades and a flashbang.
Sick.
Eddie just took the time to create some more pharmaceutical drugs.
Okay. I think you have to roll a medical check to see if you can complete them.
I don't think so. Let me go check.
Or pharmaceutical check.
While he's looking, like I said, armor-piercing bullets, 20 rounds, and tear gas bullets for 20 rounds.
Oh,
How many of you guys got masks? Gas masks.
We
Eddie does.
still have
We're gonna
them from
throw
our
them.
last event.
Eddie has like
Sure,
a
yeah.
built-in filter.
There you go.
I have it built into my nose as well.
Awesome.
That's actually something I had from episode 1.
That's the one thing Debbie
But,
has too.
yeah, one.
Yep.
One or 2 things. So who has the highest heavy weapon skill? Mine is +6.
6 is all I got.
Heavy weapons.
You're gonna be busy probably.
Yeah.
I know Hazel's automatically +8 already. Like just.
Yeah, I just have
All right.
handgun.
I just rolled, and I succeeded.
Great.
4 times. So
Well, it would be 4 hours. I think you can only do one in the amount of time that we have here.
Are you making drugs?
yeah.
My heavy weapon skill is 8.
What about Toshi?
My heavy weapons, it's awful. It's probably like negative or something. Oh, let me see.
Does the netrunner have the best heavy weapons?
And he's got 8
It's
as well.
very funny because I.
Oh, I'm gonna check you in. I don't even know.
Oh man, if we give
Just
you
as-
Usually, you and carrying a
my
huge
defense and
weapon
my
would
dex
just be
are
hilarious.
so high that I just haven't. I don't have any points in it. I just have a naturally high stat.
yeah, mine is 6 for that reason.
Same.
Yeah, I've only got 5 in heavy weapons.
Yeah, 8.
8. So you two are 8. What's Ewan got?
8 as well.
I'm gonna give it to Ewan.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There you go.
It's collapsible and it expands with a button push. It's from Black Chrome.
Awesome. I
Yeah.
love it. Great. And how many rounds are you given?
I 2 rockets.
2 rockets. Okay.
They're 8d6. That's why I bought it, because the grenades are like 66.
And they're 5x5 squares.
Yeah.
Damage. Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
All explosives are, from what I read, anyway.
Yeah.
I did buy some grenades too.
Sweet. Awesome. So that is your shopping. Running runnies.
And also, I did check. It doesn't say anything about it taking an action to expand, so I think you can just click it and fire.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet. So on your guys, on your way. Let's do. Trying to decide which one to do first. Let's do shit. Let's do shit. Let's do Ricardo first because that's the harder one.
Okay. We're going to his house.
Yes.
It's not wedding time yet.
No. So yeah, you guys. By the time you get shopping done and get to Ricardo's, it's probably more like 5, which puts you about 3 hours or so from the wedding.
Okay.
It's like a sunset wedding. When you show up, the gate does not open this time.
He was the guy with like the big mansion.
Yeah.
I wasn't with you last time.
You sure?
No, he was breaking.
Yeah,
into
I was
Julie's
breaking into Julie's house while you guys went.
house. So yeah, you're parked in front of a closed gate right now.
So
What?
See if you can get a hold of him.
yeah, I think so. I guess before I attempt to scale the gate, I go and press the
Yeah, there should be a call.
press the comm.
Ricardo answers and like, oh, it's you guys again, back so soon and not at the wedding,
I'm gonna make sure he sees me in the camera.
and you
Yeah.
can almost hear the gulp. So, do you need something?
So I just like straight up lie, and I'm like, "We found a buyer for your piece of art."
Well, I wasn't gonna sell it. Was it? Why?
It's a lot of money. Just as a thank you for giving us the lead. We thought it was only right.
I mean, the wedding is like 3 hours away, but go ahead and roll persuasion, I guess.
Yeah.
How does helping work?
If you roll the same thing and get like over 10, he can add
I like the way of this one.
+2 to his.
My persuasion went way down, I think.
7 plus persuasion. I have a. Ooh. So that's
I don't
20.
think he needs my help.
You already have a 20?
Yeah, and I think I get even more with. No, I don't. Okay, 20.
It's already enough. So, there's like a pause, like almost like Miriam. You can almost tell Miriam is like behind him, like just let him in, something like. But you can't hear it. And then he's like, "All right, come on in," and it goes, and the gates open, and you drive down that path, that road again, trees on both sides, grass, and you pull up to his house. The nutlord is coming out
Oh, we're going with that again.
to greet you guys again, but he's like, instead of already being there, he's like rushing out and opens the back passenger door. I don't know who's sitting there, but
I'm at whatever door he opens first.
Great. Back passenger door is where you come out.
And I step out so quickly that I'm like way too close to him.
Welcome to Ricardo's. Just like his hand is literally on his sword.
And I get out to it. I'm like, thanks for listening. Go up talk to Ricardo real quick. It'd be great.
He's expecting you now, so please come in. And he's gonna lead you guys once again through all the hallways and the big rooms and stuff to the. This time it's gonna be his like study. Miriam is not there, which I think he planned.
Hold on. Grace, are you coming with us or are you staying with the car? Because I think
I'll come with.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you were gonna stay with the car, Sunshine's gonna ask you not to.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Okay.
Keep an eye on you, Sunshine.
Ewan's following you guys in like with like the rocket launcher, just like playing with it. It's like the coolest thing.
When you stop playing with it, I'll give you the rockets.
Wait, I get rockets too?
Yep, it's not just for hitting people.
Awesome. So you enter. He's sitting at his desk in a big room, big desk, which makes him look even smaller for some reason. Can I help you?
Where's the brain dance? Pays death.
Is the Nutler in the room with us?
Yes, but only one.
I am going to look behind and close the office door
That's not necessary.
while he's talking.
I mean, he's facing you, so he'll see that it's closing. But
Yeah.
it's not necessary. It's okay. Yeah. I knew you guys would come for this eventually. I just didn't think it was the right time to show you.
Do you have it?
Can I do a human perception on him?
Yes.
See if he's just trying to act cool so we don't get mad at him.
Yes, he is. It's super obvious.
14.
It's super obvious. He's trying to act cool so you don't get mad at him, but he's also trying to like, okay, it's not as bad as you think. I mean, it's bad, obviously, but it's not.
So what I really want to know is it as bad as we think and he's just good at acting like it's not, or is this just it's not as bad as we think?
I think he believes that you guys should not hurt him.
Fair enough.
No, you can have it. I want to say beforehand, right off the bat, no matter what you see in here, it is still the Redding family and the Tyler Paul's fault that she is dead.
I think to myself, aren't you part of the Redding family? But how do we view this thing?
I guess only one of you can view it.
No, I have it. I have a brain dance.
Well, I mean, at a time. Like,
Right.
only one person. I mean, I don't know if you want it. I might.
Sunshine doesn't want to see it, but he won't let anyone else see it first.
So, do you have a brain dance machine?
No, but I can just borrow one from him, right? We can just
Yeah, he's
play
got.
it.
Okay, well, come here, and he's gonna like look at you guys, like look away while he opens a secret door, but you're not, so he's just like fuck it, and just pulls a book, and a little door opens to like the back room of his office. There's a brain dance back there. Just ignore all these other brain dance. They're nothing. Don't worry about all that. I just have a hobby. Anyway, yeah.
I kind of like slowly look over. I'm like,
And he like kind of shuffles through some, and it's like, oh yeah, it's not even in here. It's he pulls out a separate like a book, and opens the book, and there's like a cutout with the brain dance in it.
This was made by the killer.
Yeah. You were gonna see this eventually. I just figured it would be better if you saw it after
After what?
the wedding. Well, he's not gonna hand. You just sit in the chair, and I'll put the hat on you, and you can just.
There was an episode of the Norm Macdonald show where like they're arguing over something. The boss comes out. It's like, all right, give me the internet. You just reminded me of it.
Yeah, I'll plug it in, and you can just.
All right.
He's gonna plug it in.
I put a hand on what's his name, shoulder,
Ricardo.
Ricardo's shoulder.
Uh,
As this is happening, I'm kind of like gripped, you know.
yeah. He like clenches his teeth and like tries not to act like it bothers him.
As Sunshine's in there, I'm gonna monitor his vitals from afar. He's in my visor.
I'm gonna just give it to you because
Yeah.
he's very vulnerable right now.
I'm gonna make.
Is there a chair in the room I can pull over and sit next to Sunshine?
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to make
Yeah.
eye contact with Gracer, and then when I have eye contact, I want to look at your gun, and then look back at the BD.
Okay.
Just because I don't know what I'm gonna be like after I watch this.
Yeah. So he puts the helmet. You put the hat on or the visor on, and he sticks it in and turns it on, and you get taken into it, and you're standing in the doorway of the bathroom. It's like frozen right now. Only it's not you, obviously. It's whoever it is. And in front of you is Faith, but she's wrapped in a towel and she's standing with her back to you. And there's like the play button.
I'm just gonna look at her for a minute. And then I'm gonna hit play.
Great. So it plays and the person stands there, Faith, no makeup, hair up, like she's gonna take a bath. And she is facing away from you. She sets down, or no, she takes a plastic bag with a pill bottle in it. She opens it and she like kind of pours it out on the floor without touching it.
Do I recognize the pills?
Not from your current vantage point, no.
But do I know that Faith took pills?
She did not take pills.
Okay.
And then she drops her towel, and is now fully naked in front of you, but facing away still. The voice, your voice, a male. Just have to ask again, are you sure you want to do this? If you just leave with me now, it'll be okay. Faith responds without turning around. Maybe. But you and I both know this is the only way to save Sunshine. I brought this on him. It's not fair that my family wants him dead. The guy. If you leave now, they might not kill him. You know my family. You know the Tiger Claws. There's no way he's getting out of this. Not with me still here. It's either I'm dead or he's dead. Then Dusk can marry my sister and leave Sunshine and be, hopefully. The guy sighs. Such a shame. If they didn't catch Sunshine going to buy that ring, you guys actually might have had longer together. Faith, it's sweet. I wish I could have had the ring. Alright, let's just do it. And she starts getting in the bathtub and sits down. Oh, don't forget to give him the program. And then you approach the tub. Still no way I can talk you out of this, right? Faith is... No. And then you hold up an air hypo, and immediately, without even like rolling or anything, you can tell that it's all the bling Ricardo has. It's like it's all his rings and everything. And I hope it's painless. And Faith responds, "It already hurts." Then you reach forward and inject Faith with something. As you pull away, you step back, and Faith just kind of leans back and starts like relaxing, and then she starts to sing. I'm the only one who wants to be with you. Deep inside, I hope you feel it too. And kind of just fades off. And then it stops. And that's just a blinking stop button.
I think You guys see, without taking off the wreath, Sunshine just stands up, still in the BD. And I mutter, I waited on a line of greens and blues. And then I take off the BD, and the gun comes out of my sleeve, and I'm pointing it at Ricardo.
Wait, whoa. Look it. There's more to it. That was just part of everything. We had no choice.
I guess.
He's over there. In my blocking of the room. he's over there.
You're fair. Listen. Like, I swear, here's our plan, the whole plan. I'm gonna just tell you everything right now.
Stop. What program?
She wrote a program for you.
You were supposed to give it to me, Ricardo.
I did.
When?
A long time ago.
I don't have a program that you gave me, Ricardo.
Well, I didn't want you to see me giving it to you. Anyway, we'll come back to that. First, just so you don't shoot me. In fact, can you just, kind of leans a little bit more? He's still you're behind him still. Listen. What I gave her was temporary. She actually wasn't supposed to die right there. The pills had Dusk's fingerprints on them. And it was supposed to be a big frame job. We were supposed to get Dusk and the Redding family fighting for a little while, or entirely, or just to get them off your guys' back. And Faith was supposed to lay low for a while, and then come back when it was all over.
I'm gonna pull out the other gun just so I can click it again.
Okay. That's, I don't know what else to tell you. And then it went wrong. Somebody did kill her, and I don't know. That wasn't supposed to happen.
So you saying that somebody else killed her after she was in stasis?
Yes.
Mika threw the hairdryer in the tub while Faith was unconscious.
And took the pill bottles.
Wait. Can I do a...
If you look at the photos, there's no pill bottles in this scene.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess I'd probably remember that.
Yeah.
And
I know that.
You would know that too. You both have looked at it quite often.
Yeah.
Wait, Sunshine, there were no pill bottles in that photo of the crime scene.
I know.
Something's wrong here.
One of you had to die, and so she was trying to do it. She was trying
Why did one of us have to die?
The family either needed to marry her off, or she needed to not be the next in line. So if you died, they can marry her off. If she died, then it would go to her sister. So it was kind of just she thought it was the best way to handle it.
Why would Mika clean up the pills? If they were trying to cover up that it was a murder, they should have just cleaned the fingerprints off.
I don't know. You'll have to ask Mika. I wasn't there for that. I don't even know who Mika is, honestly.
I'm gonna lose it. I need to roll a check.
Actually, can you do me this favor? How bad is it? Is it so? If it's a trauma you experience, it's a 1d6 minus to your humanity. But there are bigger traumas, and you can do 2d6 or 3d6. 3d6 is technically long-term torture or a really bad shitty thing. So it's just to give you a 1d6 is a traumatic event. 3d6 is big.
I mean, what I heard
Yeah.
was she died trying to protect me, and she wouldn't have had to if I hadn't been seen buying her a ring.
Yes.
So what Sunshine got from that is I killed her.
In the middle, 2d6, or do you want to do it? I'm gonna leave it up to you to pick.
My humanity is so low right now.
Yeah.
If I roll 2d6 and max it, I'd be 0.
You'll be 0.
Here we go.
Damn.
Does my visor show me this?
Yeah. Oh, you see the heart rate is spiking. condensation. The condensation.
But we talked about this.
Yeah.
The song.
Yeah.
She sang the song, and then I sang the song. So I get a buff. How's the buff work?
Let's do. It's a -2 to whatever you roll.
Okay.
How about that?
I rolled a 9, so I'm going to lose 7 humanity. I'm at 5.
So
Wait, if you're at 0 right now technically. You have 0. You're under 1.
No, I'm at 5.
Yeah, but your humanity. It's each 10 is 1 humanity.
Oh, you mean my empathy?
Your empathy.
Yeah, my empathy is now at 0, yes.
Does psychosis go by empathy or humanity? I forgot.
I think it goes by humanity.
It's human. I believe it is. You're right. Okay, so you're
But yeah,
close.
empathy is really low.
Yeah.
Very close.
2 questions. First of all, so I am honestly a little bit. I'm trying to like put together all the information we've got right now. So basically, Ricardo sent us to meet. Well, Ricardo said that it was the wedding. Then we went over to Mika. Mika said, "I don't know anything. I just covered it up." And did we do like a check on if she was lying or not over there?
No.
Damn.
Well,
I did.
but you kind of did.
Yeah.
But you also just confirmed pretty much
Uh-huh.
almost everything she said. He obviously doesn't know about Sergeant Oswald and anything after the original cover-up, Ricardo.
She
So
technically,
he can't confirm all that. But
she technically didn't lie.
So then we came back to Ricardo, and he said, "Well, I don't know." So he said, like, "Okay, I was like the one who drugged her, but something else must have happened." And he says Mika must have. Did he say?
I
literally-
said that.
You said that.
Because Mika told us she's the one who threw the hairdryer in.
he made
Right.
a connection.
What
Yeah.
what I think happened is that Faith was unconscious when Mika got there, and Mika just thought she was dead, which was their plan, to make Faith look dead. So Mika actually killed Faith and doesn't even know it. That's what I think happened.
So, well, then we still haven't figured out then who actually like discovered that she was dead, because like
Right, that we don't know.
Like the cover up would have to have only happened after they're like, oh shit, she's dead.
Yeah.
So
It-
that's
you-
a question
you
I can
will-
still ask.
You have been told that police have been paid off. The previous detective has been paid off.
But Sunshine didn't come home and find Faith until after Mika had been there.
Yeah.
So somebody else found out she was dead before me and sent Mika.
Yeah.
You're right. But that's what we
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, out of character, so I'm not there. Sorry, I thought that Ricardo told, because the whole point was to set it up and make it.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Give me a deduction roll -2 because of your state.
Deduction. That's intelligence.
I'm gonna see if you connect the dot.
12.
That's pretty good. Knowing what you know now, Fate also had trauma coverage.
Trauma team?
Yeah.
You think they found it?
Could have been.
Or that an alert to them was intercepted?
There was an alert.
So what if Toshi just turns to Ricardo and says, "Who discovered that she was dead?
Like real dead or
Real dead? Yes,
I did.
but that couldn't have been you. Someone else must have found it before that. If the
Promise me.
drugs didn't.
here, guys.
How did you?
They were-
How did Mika know to cover it up?
She's a Tiger Claw, and the Tiger Claws were watching them. That's how they knew about the ring. That's how they
So
knew
a
where they
Tiger
were.
Claw went in there after you drugged her and said, "She's dead."
Yes, or so they thought. That was the goal because we knew.
Why did the Tiger Claws go into my apartment in the first place?
Because they had a mission.
They came to kill her. They found she was already dead.
Yep.
And so they sent Mika to cover it up.
Yes, because of the way she died was implicating
I think
the
they
Tiger
came,
Claws.
again, out of character, but I think they came to kill you.
Their original goal was to kill you, because they just wanted Faith back.
And they happened to show up on the same day that you and Faith enacted this plan.
No, we enacted the plan because we found out that they knew about your ring. It's a lot, all right? It's a lot, okay? Everyone's watching everyone. Everyone knows way too much about everyone.
Why didn't Trauma Team get an alert from Faith when her heart stopped?
They did.
Why didn't they come?
Same reason the detectives changed the story, or didn't look too deep into the cause of death and the drugging.
Are you telling me they knew where Faith was because of the Trauma Team alert?
Yes.
So if you had...
Well, no, they already knew where you guys were. They just knew her state. The drug fooled Trauma Team into thinking that she was dead. So Mika came to investigate. When Mika found a scene that didn't look conducive to the tire clause, she changed it up. Anyway, listen. Long story short, the details aside, the answer is this. None of this would have happened if the tire clause and the Redding family didn't want you guys separated. One of you were gonna die.
Faith died to save me. But there are two things she left unfinished. I don't have this program you were supposed to give me. And
I left it.
her
What happened to it?
intention was that Dusk would be implicated for her murder and likely killed as a result.
Yes.
I need that program, and we need Dusk dead.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Where did you leave the program?
In your apartment.
Where?
Just on your desk.
So as an aside, like maybe I'm like I can have this conversation after is complete, but I want to ask Eddie if this whole thing with the trauma team makes sense, like the trauma team showing up, and what his opinion is on it.
Eddie just says, yeah, it's trauma team gets so many hits a day, it could be easy to intercept. And if you know how they work, sure, you could probably cover things up.
If you're rich enough, powerful enough, you can get into any agency you want and change things.
And it sounds like they got some dirty cops on this too. So
Anyway, if you want to kill me, fine, but do it after you make things right.
What format?
What?
The program you left on my desk. On a disk, what?
Can you remind me how Machine Lord was left or was implemented into him?
on his desk when midnight when Yumi broke into his apartment.
I knew it had to. Yeah, I knew
Yeah.
Yumi was involved.
Yeah, Yumi broke into the apartment and got him while he was sleeping on the
Yeah.
desk.
It's possible. No, actually, Ricardo wouldn't know anything after he left it.
But wait, Faith's murder was 5 years before.
Oh yeah,
So, okay, well, Sunshine doesn't know what he just said. So
yeah, and also Ricardo doesn't know what happened to the program after it was left.
So Ricardo is saying he left it on my desk that day when he drugged Faith.
Yes,
That's what he's saying.
yes.
Why don't you go back to your apartment?
Mika must have picked it up when she cleaned up the scene. She picked up the pills. She folded Faith's laundry. She must have picked up whatever this program was. Why would she do that? What would she want with it?
Just to get rid of. You asked the wrong guy, honestly.
What was the program?
I didn't look at it.
It might be in your apartment, Sunshine.
I've been living in that apartment for 5 years since this happened.
Hey, so we're actually going to cut over to Sarah real quick.
Yeah.
There's no way it's in there.
What time is it in
In game?
yeah
You're about 4 o'clock now. or 4? Yeah, about 4 o'clock.
I think it was 5 when we arrived.
I'm sorry, then it's like 5:15.
Okay.
Either way, as long as you get to the building at around 8, that's when the ceremony starts. So you have a few minutes after 8 to, interject if that is your intention.
All right.
Cool. You pull up
I sure do.
in your little
Rickshaw.
The
Lose my sunglasses at some point. So embarrassing. I'll have to buy
Yeah.
more later.
the woman looks back and she like does some signs to you and asks for the money because she doesn't
Yeah.
speak.
Okay. Yeah. I just hand her like a handful of what's in my pocket, being flush at the moment.
She kind of like looks at it and it's like,
Yeah, it says this. Yeah, all right. Yeah, about right. All right. On the way over, there is one other thing I want to do. So Mika, when we talked to her in the bar, I said, "Are you threatening to kill us?" She said, "Yes." I have a cyber optic in my eye that shoots and records video. I turned it on the moment before I said, "Are you threatening to kill us?" And I got my question and her response,
great.
which I suppose is a brain dance of its own now. And while I'm in the rickshaw, I will save that to my personal dead man switch file.
Sweet.
So I will go ahead and just keep that, some other goodies I've been collecting. So I get that squared away, take a breath, got my cool new coat, and I stroll on into the kill switch the kill count for the first time in a very long time.
Cool. You go in. It's dark. It's like it's a much more, not shady establishment, but like a club vibe, like a dark club vibe. But it's not loud. There's a lot more people here than there was at their place. And you immediately clock at the bar the back of Crush, the real one. And they look back at you and kind of signal you over towards the table that you and Luce used to sit at.
And she's sitting over by the bar and tells me to go over there.
So Crush is at the bar and she tells you where Luce is, she kind of points to your table.
What's human? I can't remember. Sorry, the name.
Human perception.
Human perception. Yeah. What is Luce's vibe in this moment? Is she angry? Is she smug? Is she unreadable? Oh, that was not great. That's an 11. On Crush. Sorry.
On Crush.
Yeah. I'm gonna start with Crush's vibe in this moment.
11. Crush is indifferent. This is all Luce.
Okay.
That's kind of all you get from her.
All right, and I do want to do a second roll, if I may, as I start walking, which is I'm trying to think what situational awareness would be if I'm about to get ambushed.
Perception.
Okay.
If you want to argue tactics, I'll let you do that.
Where would
It's in the middle somewhere. Perception is probably better.
Perception is
Yeah.
my perception's better anyway. I'll go ahead and take a perception roll.
Yeah.
If there's anybody else I spot who looks like this is
A trap.
signs this is a setup or a
Yeah.
trap. That's much better. That's going to be a 16.
You don't seem to clock anyone in the club. Like, there's nobody around has the sign of. I mean, everyone there's armed. Everyone. It's a mercenary club.
Yeah.
And everyone, but no one seems to be like watching you or have the earpiece
nobody's-
go. Yeah. There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, it's like you and Luce.
Okay. And Crush.
And Crush, who's now behind you as you walk towards Luce.
Yeah. And I very pointedly turn my back to Crush, as I do. Just this dismissal.
All right. Yeah, and you walk up.
Yeah, I do.
She's sitting there, and she looks at you with a half consumed martini. Have a seat.
Drinking martinis now? Is she?
And I change it up. Honestly, this is usually what I drink. It's kind of a facade a lot with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm beginning to pick that up. Somewhere along the way. Is this a booth or a table with 2 chairs?
It's a booth.
Okay.
So, like, you fit 2 people on each side. It's high walled, so you're kind of private. But if you talk too loud, the people on the other side will still hear you.
All right.
It's in the corner as well.
All right. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and slide in facing her.
It's been too long.
Well, that really wasn't up to me, was it?
In another life, I really think we could have made this work.
Look, what do you have for me? Okay.
Please, I'm sorry. It's a big day, and I just want to make sure that normally I wouldn't care. You were. All right, I need to come clean. You were a mark. I was never supposed to be really with you. And then I was. And I was also with other people. Because I was still working. And I couldn't do that. And I couldn't keep going with this charade. And I couldn't keep putting you through it. And I had to go. And so I staged the whole kidnapping thing, and I was working with Crush all along. We've always been working together. I've done terrible things, and I just needed to come clean. I need to get it off my chest because I've never done this before. I don't know why you made this happen to me. Anyway, I want to give you this information, and I hope it makes you. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me, but at least makes you get over me. And
What do you have for me, Luz?
Machine Lord, or what you guys call Machine Lord, that was a construct, a program that you actually helped make. A lot of the files I commissioned you for, that was the base architecture for this thing. And the purpose was, I was paid to create a container for a representation of Faith's consciousness. And it was like a mess. It was supposed to be, I don't even know what she was trying to say to Sunshine, what her purpose was, but it had something to do with her death, and I think she wanted Sunshine to have it.
So who are you working for in all of this?
That's something I can't tell you yet. I'm not working for anyone, any parties involved in this circle.
Okay.
Things I'm doing are even bigger than that.
Yeah, that I always figured you've had a ambitious streak. All right.
I get bored easy.
Yeah, I remember.
Here's the thing.
Yeah?
The program should have been almost like an augmented reality AI version of Faith. A way to, I guess, commune, for Sunshine to commune with her. I don't know how it got corrupted. I don't know what happened. He was supposed to get it like a couple days after Faith died.
Okay. I'm sorry, this goes back 5 years?
Yeah. I think someone else got their hand on it and changed it. That's
Okay.
I can't say for sure. I don't know why anyone would do that or what that was about.
Quant knows
Well,
when I got infected.
Yeah.
yes, I do. That was only because this was only
Yes.
last
Many years-
last year.
Many years later.
It was with Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Luce was very
Yeah.
aware of that happening too.
Well, it was during
Right.
homecoming, the one before Thanksgiving.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah,
two
yeah.
weeks before.
Homecoming. Okay.
uh,
All right.
so
Thank
It was Midnight Sky
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Okay.
girl.
Yes.
yes, it was yeah. Midnight was involved with it somehow.
Okay.
I don't know why they did it. Maybe just to torture Sunshine. They got it through the Tiger Claws somehow. They got their hands on it.
Tiger claws. And why did the tiger?
Yeah.
You didn't just break my heart. You shattered it. I have been. I was so focused on you. I thought that everything finally was coming together and making sense again. And when you disappeared, I was still focused on you.
I know. And I got in too deep, and there was no way out. There's no way that you were not going to get hurt. We got in too deep. Once I got in too deep. And I feel terrible about it. It's literally the only thing I have ever regretted in this life.
You want to make it up to me?
I was hoping Machine Lord would at least buy me some time.
Tell me who commissioned you to build a consciousness, to hire who hired you to get me to build a consciousness?
That's two different things. I was hired for something else with you. The Machine Lord thing came along when Faith realized my connections. And
Sorry, when who realized your connections?
Faith. I'm sorry, yeah, Faith, yeah.
Wait. The
Faith,
hired you?
yeah.
Please tell me that she's not been also faking her death this whole time, and
No, this was like 6 years ago.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was like when she planned the whole thing, I guess. I was not privy to
All right.
anything. I was just there to give her a program and a recording. It looked innocent enough to me.
Okay. So how do you know about Machine Lord then? If that wasn't because you got to me.
Honey,
I've
I've been watching you still. We were there for the whole midnight thing. Like, I knew more than you thought.
Don't
She says.
call me honey.
So I forgot you didn't like that. Someone else I'm with likes that.
It gets worse every time she speaks.
This is
I did you a favor, okay? That's
Yeah.
all I can say. I did.
Mhm.
I couldn't keep it going.
let's you know there's favors, there's this side of the scales, there's that side of the scales.
How should I have handled it then?
Well, you could have not come after me. You could have not.
Do my job?
Yes.
That's just ridiculous. I
Okay, so if building a consciousness for my landlord's dead girlfriend
wasn't dead at the time.
Wait, did you so she was building it before she died?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. Ah. This is insane. Okay. So why were you originally after me?
That's
If you tell me you can't tell me, I swear. And I'm like, look, people are looking. I'm like,
yeah, some big brother guy like turned around.
Hack
like,
you to death.
ah.
Listen. One day I will tell you, because I owe you.
Oh no. So, just go away. No, just like
The waiter.
Yeah. No.
They literally just walk up, turn around, and walk away.
No. We're done. Don't be watching me. Don't.
No, I'm not
be
watching you anymore.
coming- Thank you for that.
And that's why I asked you to stop watching me. You were a little creepy about it.
Oh, was I a little creepy about it?
You want to some humanity loss on this? kidding.
All right.
I have to go.
Can you? No. Wait. Tell me what you know about. What else? Tell me anything else you know about after you disappeared. Crush took my architecture. Where did Crush take my architecture to? How did my architecture get from me to Crush, from Crush to some corruption, and then to how did it get from Crush to Midnight?
It all makes sense,
Yeah?
but I really don't have time to explain it all to you right now.
Give me the cliff notes, baby.
All right. I owe you that. She takes a sip of her martini and puts it back down. Faith hired this program. I was already working with you on other things.
Okay.
So I figured I would just throw some more work in there.
Sure, why not? Why
Faith
not?
wanted to keep it secret, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
We made this program before her death.
Made the program. Yep.
It was supposed to be like a love letter or something. But like
noted.
a interactive one that
Yeah.
it's actually really advanced. You did
Wow,
fucking
cheeky.
awesome.
I know.
Like it was some advanced shit. We used it's the same architectures that you were helping us with other things.
Yeah. Astonishing you recognize what a love letter looks like. But keep going, please.
After we gave it to Faith.
Give it to Faith.
Now the rest of this I'm piecing together through my own experience and information and what I've heard.
So noted.
Faith dies.
Yes.
The love letter's left with Sunshine
Yes.
shortly after her death.
Yes.
Then the love letter is somehow taken or altered or corrupted. It could have been.
Disappears?
It may. Fuck, for all I know, it may have been your guys' fucking adventure in the desert that did it. I don't know.
What do you mean, our adventure in the desert?
I don't know.
Would it go with us?
With a nomad or some shit? I don't know.
With the.
I don't know. I
Okay.
wasn't watching enough to
All
see
right.
all that.
Ugh.
It's kind of hard to watch people in the desert.
We know that Machine Lord existed before we went out there because we'd heard of it.
Yeah, but she doesn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Mhm.
And that's all I got for you.
Well. All right.
Again, I'm sorry. I know.
I get up and walk away without another word. As I walk past Crush at the bar, I give her the finger and just walk the hell out.
And she goes like,
Yeah, that's
Just
more like her.
none of the drama's touching her.
no,
Yeah.
she doesn't give a shit.
And as I do, I am already like
You can tell she
visor
didn't want
down,
to be there. Yeah.
agent up, flipping back, trying to remember because everything I can about the architecture that I built, and I contact Valentine.
Jesus. Valentine on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Her phone's busy.
Yeah, she answers. She does pick up eventually. What's up, sugar?
Hey, happy day.
Yeah. I'm busy
Yay!
here. Valentine's Day
Okay.
is rather violent, and there's a lot of body parts everywhere right now. So what's up?
Oh, yeah, tell me about it. So crazy thing, Machine Lord, it turns out that I actually know some of the base architecture. I need your help. I'm sending you every file I have on this. I need your help. We gotta crack it.
Great.
Okay.
I can't even. I got blood on my phone just picking it up. So let me get back to you on that. I'll take a look and I'll send you. And yeah, I gotta go.
Okay, Sunshine will probably die if you don't do it. So have a
Sure
good
don't.
time. But all right.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the back of Gracer's car with Machine Lord in my subdermal pocket, just holding an assault rifle.
Okay. I will. You know what? I will also message Debbie on my agent, and as I'm jump into a rickshaw to the wedding, and just like not giving an address, not
Same
Yeah.
person or different one?
Oh, you tell me.
They wouldn't have waited, so yeah,
No.
you flagged down a new one. It's a guy, like a bigger fella.
Uh-huh.
Where you want to go? Where do you go? Wedding? Like who's?
You have an invitation, right?
Wedding shop?
Do I have an invitation?
It's a
Did I
Rigo.
take?
You
Rico
did
gave
give.
us
all the
Or
invitations.
gave, not
That'd be
me,
really
but
funny.
gave you.
Who did he give it to? He did give somebody all of them.
You
So-
were there. When
I
he
wasn't
gave them out.
there. I think it was Toshi and Quant were leading the
Yeah.
conversation.
We were.
So you probably have So you probably have all the invitations, which is 3, and you also were told that it's at the Regal Hotel.
Yes. I looked down and realized that I've got all the invitations. Like, good. It's not starting without me. To the Regal. And it's and I pull up. Yeah, I'm gonna task Debbie the same.
Is it
Like,
Regal Avenue
hey!
or Regal Drive?
Oh yeah, the Regal Hotel. I know that. Yeah, I'm there.
She has accounting. I don't know that that's gonna help me here. But I will.
She has other skills too.
She does have other skills too.
What do you need
can
her
I-
to resolve?
I am going to ask her as well because my goal is with Valentine and Debbie's support in the what time is it?
It's like 5:30 now.
5:30. Okay. I've got until I've got at least 2.5 hours, ideally less time, to figure out a way to counteract Machine Lord and try to find a weakness in my original architecture that I can exploit to shut down the program.
Ooh, good.
I want to pre-create a virus, which is something I can do as a netrunner, and I want to use this time and use Valentine and Debbie's help to boost whatever impact this virus is going to have.
For the sake of time, what I'm going to do is
Yeah.
you do have an open conversation with them. Debbie is not able to help as much. In fact, I don't think Debbie responds yet.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, oh, that's weird. I thought she was free tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
Just no connection.
Yeah.
Quant's brain.
And then
Like, I just told her I'm meeting my ex-girlfriend, and where do I get a fancy dress? That's weird. She didn't answer me.
but Valentine does eventually get back to you sometime in the next 2 hours,
Okay.
and informs you that you can connect it to a node or a person that you can sort of hack. And
Connected to a node or a person I can hack.
there is a very dangerous counter virus in there that you would have to defeat in order to get whatever you want to do to happen.
Somebody already planted a virus in my architecture.
Yes.
And I need to clean it out. Okay.
That's what you find out. So when you create a virus though, do you have to roll for that? Like
Yes.
how strong?
So
It's how strong the virus is, right?
Let me
basically?
pull that up here.
I recall you don't have to roll till you place it in the architecture, right? And
That
then
is
you roll, and
correct.
that's how strong the virus is within the
Yes.
architecture.
So when you reach the bottom level of your net architecture that you're exploring, you can leave your own virus in the architecture that will perform up to 2 actions or changes within reason.
Sick.
This is the only way a netrunner can make a change to the net architecture that will persist after they jack out. Describe to the GM what you want the virus to do, and they will assign a difficulty. The more powerful the virus, the higher the difficulty.
Okay.
So you and I are going to mutually agree on what I want to do and how hard it will be to hit that
Okay.
roll.
If you're going to write the virus now, go
Yeah.
ahead and tell me exactly what you want it to do.
Do you want me to do that now, or can I?
Or if you need to sit on it for a second,
I'll
that's
sit
fine
on
too.
it for a second. Yeah,
Because we're about to go to break anyway.
exactly.
All right, so what are the rest of you guys still doing?
I think we've probably left Ricardo's by now, right? Like,
Yeah.
we got everything we need from him. At some point, he convinces us to leave, and we should be on our way to the
It's
wedding.
awkwardly quiet as you guys are walking to the car, and you and just like, okay,
I can't hear anything over the blood in my ears.
can I have my rockets now?
I think, yeah. So obviously,
Ewan looks like he
I-
just got. Sorry, real quick. Ewan looks like he just got a Happy Meal from an angry father. You know, like
Watch out, they explode.
I'm
But, like,
preoccupied because sorry, we're gonna
no, go ahead. No, it's your. No, you-
I'm preoccupied because I'm still thinking about Mika and the fact that she has like some kind of program. I don't know if she lied to me back there, and it doesn't add up to me that she would have done that. So I'm torn between thinking it's more important to go to the wedding or go back and talk to her again.
If you want to roll a human perception about, like, as you're reanalyzing her, rethinking about her stuff, I might be able to give you.
I think it's a deduction, actually.
Actually, I do want a deduction as well. So
Okay.
give me two different ones.
Okay, so roll for which one first?
Human perception. This is to see how well you read her.
All right.
And I'm going to give you a +2 because you knew her very well.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 2, that's 11, and I have a pretty good human perception. Where is it again? Damn.
Intelligence?
This whole half of the table's using the app.
Yeah, it's hard.
That
to
whole
get.
half of the table's using the spreadsheet.
Because there's
the-
perception, there's human perception. So I've got 12. So 12
God.
plus
Yeah,
11.
you're great.
Okay.
So you knew her. You knew her very well. You knew her ins and outs. For the human perception side, you could tell that it's not that she didn't seem to be lying because she didn't seem to care enough to lie. Like, this was just another job for her. She doesn't know the investments you have in it. She has no idea who Faith is. Like, she's like, yeah, sure, I killed a person. Or I covered up a murder and I killed a cop. Cover it up. So what? Like, that's what I do. And then your deduction.
8. And my deduction is...
This has to be high for you, right?
Yeah, it's 14.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you got it. I
22.
mean, your base +1 would have gotten it. So as long as you didn't crit fail, basically.
Yeah.
You know, because of her rank in the Tiger Claws, and I would say with your human perception and your deduction, she's pre-gaming because she's gonna be at the wedding as well.
Okay, so there's no use in...
That's why she
trying
was. Yeah, you know that she doesn't like weddings or events like that. That's not her scene. So she was having a drink ahead of time to kind of.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It's a Tiger Claw wedding. She's a Tiger Claw.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that settles that. So as I'm thinking through these things, I'm like, okay, the wedding.
Sick.
I have one last thing I'd like to do. After I've tasked Valentine and Devi, the last thing I do is like, oh shit, I will send a text message to you, Gracer. And I will just very quickly say, got a lead, might be able to shut down crazy thing making Sunshine crazy, working on it, please keep him alive. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face.
And Gracer, while you're getting this text message, for probably the first time ever, Sunshine is actually in the passenger seat next to you.
No, that's why I sent it to her. So because you never sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm just like, Gracer, we're gonna have to kill Dusk.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna be the only time of day person left in the city. Faith died so that Dusk would be taken out.
Still gotta find Dawn.
I try and sneakily text back to Quant. I'm like,
My sister Dawn.
should I tell Sunshine or keep the secret for now?
Wait, I'm sorry, you messaged that back to me?
Yeah, should I tell Sunshine or keep the secret? Keep it.
I messaged you back. Go with your gut. And then I message again, but probably keep it a secret.
How are you pulling up to the building too? We'll resolve that when we get back to it. How do you pull up to the building? Front, back, in the garage, adjacent somewhere? Like, where do you guys pull up?
I'll defer to someone else's input on that, as I'm just
If there's
taxiing
a parking
around
garage, I
currently.
think we should go in there.
There is the building parking garage, which is under the building, and that's probably very watched and guarded. And then there is an adjacent parking garage. It's sort of like just a city parking garage. And that'll be, like if you're facing the front of the building, that's to the left of the building.
We know that the wedding's on the roof. We have to go into the building to get to the roof. So we gotta go in the building parking garage, right? I mean, there's no entrance to the building that's not watched, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense that there would be.
No one's scouted, so you don't know that. But yeah, they probably have at least decent security at every entrance, or at least something there.
What do you think, Lawman?
Sorry, I was.
Paying attention.
Should we park in the building's parking garage, even though it's probably
was
watched, or
brooding.
should we park somewhere else?
We should definitely park somewhere else.
Then we have to walk. There's so many grenades.
Yeah, you guys are not concealed. Your weapons are, or at least, especially your rifle.
But people walk around open carrying in Night City all the time.
No. The lore of the Night City is automatic weapons are illegal. If a cop decides to, if you're carrying a full auto rifle and a cop decides to stop you, it could be bad.
Yeah, but cops don't do that if they don't have a reason.
Well, I guess maybe the question is like, do we want to like kind of like do a little bit of investigation before we, launch a full-scale attack? Do we want to sneak in first and like get some recon, or do we want to just go in there and guns blazing? Because if that's the case, let's just roll up, don't even stop the car and like jump out and start shooting.
It would. Well, they're on the roof. The wedding's on the roof.
Weddings on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eddie kind of
Can't
sighs
drive
a little bit and just looks over at you, Toshi, and says, this wedding is probably gonna have a lot of like civilians. Are you fine with him going in with all these weapons?
Maybe I should go in first.
How many weapons do you want?
Just my swords.
Why don't you call
You're
for
not going
backup?
to take your awesome Tiger Claw revolver?
I guess I'll take that. But I'll message you from the inside. I'll let you know what it looks like.
You also have 3 tickets still, too.
I have them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're not with
You
me.
haven't met me yet.
Yeah.
Met up with me yet.
Don't you have some friends you can call?
I forgot we fully
Yeah.
have invitations to
That's
this wedding.
actually
We can just go.
that's what I was actually like thinking about when I wasn't paying attention. So I text Massimo and I'm like, do you have a tux?
Like a police dress or a tux?
Definitely.
Definitely a tux.
He responds, sure, I see if I can fit it. It's been a while.
Meet me at the Regal. You have 30 minutes.
Like me alone, or is this backup thing, or what are we? Are you calling backup, or is
Calling
No.
backup.
Well, I don't think at this point I want to like blow like our entrance and ask for a backup yet. So unless I can ask them to like come in like discreetly and have all them wearing tuxes and then
your
undercover
backup is technically beat cops. I don't know if they have the skill to.
Yeah, I don't.
They're not like. So I would say.
I think I want to investigate first. I want to like go in and like take a look around, and then I would call them backup.
All of this has kind of been silent, but I think the last thing actually said in the car was when Eddie asked if he wants to let me walk in with all those guns with all the innocent people.
Yeah.
I think what Sunshine would have said at that point is, if we get in there soon enough, he won't be in front of the altar. He won't be with all the innocent people. We can get in there while he's getting dressed.
But you can't know that, Sunshine. There might be some. There might
I've
be
been to weddings before. They don't start with the groom already out there. You got to get to him before.
How many weddings have you been to?
How many weddings have you been to?
I've never been to one.
Okay, so what happens is all the people show up, then the groom and his guys come out, then the bride and her bridesmaids come out.
Eddie, you know who?
You're Eddie.
All right, Sunshine.
Somebody check this guy.
Sunshine. You know that when someone invites someone to their wedding, usually they'll invite their doctor first. So I've been
What?
to maybe 20 weddings in my lifetime.
You think people invite you to weddings because you're a doctor?
Because I'm their doctor. And they want to make sure that they don't get too messed up in their own wedding, too.
Well, okay. I love this, and we're going to continue with it.
I'm gonna take humanity. I'm just gonna take a point of humanity damage right now.
Okay, take a point of humanity damage, and then tell me how you guys are pulling up. That's all I want to know for now.
I guess we'll go in the adjacent parking garage, not the one that's
Okay, great.
under the building.
So you guys pull up into the adjacent parking garage, and you pull in, park somewhere kind of in the middle. The day is currently overcast, a little foggy. Especially higher up, like it's like a smog though. It's the city smog though, up there. But that kind of makes the sunsets prettier in a way, like a lot more colors. Let's just say that. And as you guys sort of look over at the building, you see all the line of fancy cars driving into the garage. They're all getting checked by a security guard, like an unofficial security guard. It's not like the building security guard. And yeah, there's a tall, ominous building before you, and up on the top are all the people you're looking for. And for now, we're gonna go to break.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see everyone in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Thanks for watching.
Fun to know that.
We're back with Down and Dirty
we are.
Dan.
And you caught me mid-drink.
Sorry, Dan.
I hope some of our fixture guys will see that now. Anywho,
They better be watching. Jump in the chat, fixture guys.
fixture
Get in the
guys.
chat. In YouTube.
Awesome. Welcome back. We had some interesting things happen and some things revealed. And now we are in the garage, lined up as the sun is setting, looking at the building that you're about to assault. And you're interrupted with a beep, 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 and a little rickshaw drives up with a big man in front of it, so big that you can't even see Quant behind.
I think when we hear the beep, Sunshine immediately turns and pulls a gun.
And he goes, "Oh shit!" and just like skids to the point where you almost
fall
fall
out.
out. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Can I do
athletics.
an athletics
Yeah.
check? Yeah. What is?
Beat.
What would this be? Well, I mean, there's athletics.
Tell me for you had him hauling ass, so
I sure did.
Beat a 12.
Beat a 12. All right, we'll do. Easy.
Okay.
Easy. 16.
You're the
16.
I'm gonna let you decide
athletics.
how you get out then.
Yeah.
As
So
it's
you
fishtailing.
pull. Yeah. He spins fishtails. I'm already, powered to go, and I literally just jump straight out and land as like a full 3-point landing. 3-point landing. And stand. Yes. And I have stopped.
As soon as the driver clears the shot and I see the neon hair, I'm like,
Nobody.
And do the dramatic stand up slowly.
And then you hear a little Ewan go.
Thank you. Just to set the scene, I have dressed appropriately for a wedding, quant style, and underneath the jacket, and still wearing the sneaks, of course.
Yeah.
But yes, I've gone like sort of punk rock, ball gown or cocktail dress, I guess. Black lace, full skirt under the leather jacket with the sneakers.
roll for personal grooming.
Yes, and I have bought myself a new pair of shades.
Oh.
Should I roll for personal grooming?
I love it.
I love it. I love so much that is a roll.
All right, no, she's fine. It's all right. Nobody saw anything.
Wait.
No, it's a nat one.
No, roll it again.
It's a nat one.
Roll it again. You've got 2 of those in a row now, right?
Okay,
It's
that's
a
a
two.
2. That's a 2.
Okay, that's not terrible. So what's your total?
So my total's gonna be 4.
All right, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
It was probably okay before you did your 3-point landing.
Hell yeah. Quant is fully convinced that she looks rad as hell.
Yes.
You do. Well, now the only difference is now you look metal.
Okay, there
Yeah.
you go. Thank you. Yes. Now she just looks like a woman who has not done anything to her hair, makeup, shoes, jacket,
It
no
just looks like
bag,
Quant again.
and it's just wearing like a clearly off the rack dress because you can't actually get anything that nice for 500 eddies in this city.
Yeah, no.
It's a crime what they charge you
It's
for.
definitely, it looks nice, but it's off the rack for sure.
Yeah, it's from Shine. Like it's like it's a rip off.
Yeah. Debbie wasn't even able to help you because,
Yeah, she's not answering me. This is so weird.
yeah.
That's so weird.
What's up with
I
Debbie?
told her I was
So-
having such a bad day, and
Ye-
I just
Ewan is standing next to you guys, and he click out the rocket launcher, and he aims at the top of the building. Now?
No, Ewan. If you do it now, we won't know if we got him or not.
Okay. Bolts it back in.
That's the one and only reason not to do it now.
hey, how are you doing? Apropos of absolutely nothing.
Got a little bit of it.
Hmm.
Turns out I killed Faith.
What?
He didn't kill Faith.
What?
Well, technically, it was his girlfriend that killed Faith.
What?
But Faith,
But technically, it was Ricardo that killed Faith.
What?
no, okay, so technically Faith killed herself.
Actually, technically, it was her family and the Tiger Claws that killed Faith.
What? Faith got Ricardo to help her fake her own death with a drug that made it look like she was dead.
Okay.
The Tiger Claws came by, saw her drugged, thought she was dead, sent Toshi's girlfriend to go clean up the murder and make it look like a suicide. In
Copy.
the process of making it look like a suicide, she accidentally really killed Faith.
That's fucked, but I get it. What? Then what?
Well, it turns out the whole reason that Faith did that in the first place was because she was trying to protect me from getting killed by the Tiger Claws after they targeted me because I bought an engagement ring.
Oh shit.
Right. So I killed Faith. What's her name?
No, you didn't
Maki?
kill Faith.
Mika.
Mika. Mika killed Faith.
Uh-huh.
Dusk killed Faith.
Uh-huh.
Ricardo killed Faith.
Okay.
Faith killed Faith.
Oh my god.
You're kind of the only person here that didn't kill Faith.
Yikes.
And Gracer.
And him.
Jury's out. What
What
are you
about
doing
him?
here?
I'm making sure you don't kill innocent people.
You know we're going up there to kill people, right?
Define innocent, because I feel like everyone up there is either a Tiger Claw or a Redding.
Why don't
He's
you
also
all
not involved in
just
this, right?
talk about this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna like sneak in there, and I'll let you know what it looks like on the inside.
You got 10 minutes.
You're not dressed for this. Am I the only one who dressed appropriately for
Do
this
you have the
event?
invitations or not?
Oh, and Grace.
You look
3
like you got
invitations.
kicked out
nope,
of the punk
nope,
rock club.
Nope. You know what? I will fight you on that one if
I
you
look
try
around-
to take them from me.
I look
Let's just
around
take him
for
one. You had a stack of them, right?
I'm not letting you
I
have
look
even
around
one.
for someone walking in with a tuxedo, like alone, that is the same size as me.
Give me a
Luck check.
Give me a shit. Give me a perception and a luck. Actually,
Perception
give me a
and
luck
a-
first. Give me a luck first.
So you get luck, okay. Oh, 12.
Okay, now a perception.
Okay, so that's at least 16. Is that good enough? You need more.
No, that's great. You guys are in the off garage, so you're not gonna get any like actual party guests here, but you do manage to catch a florist who just finished delivering the flowers, where like dressed all nice. It's not like it's definitely a cheap tux, and they just packed up their van.
Can I knock him out and take his tuxedo?
You could fucking knock him out and take his tuxedo.
Okay, do I need to roll for that, or I just you want me to describe it?
Yeah, just describe it. It's a nobody.
So I go up and I like tap him in the back, and he turns to me, he's like, "Hello," and I'm just like, knock him out, and then I'm just like, and then I drag him behind like his van and take off his clothes, and then I look over and everyone's like looking at me, and I'm like,
Yeah, Ewan's full watching you. Just
Yeah,
like,
and I just,
all
like-
of us. Yeah.
Now you
just-
see the violence inherent in the system.
I
Like,
just,
yep,
I just look
that's the
around.
Night City cop, all right.
I just look around and then I like take off.
Sure. This might as well
actually-
happen.
describe your tattoos.
Oh,
All right. So
Are any of them Faith?
Yes.
No.
I don't care.
But there is one that's like the Japanese script for Mika.
Yeah.
So,
I
which
do not read Japanese.
I don't know if anyone.
So
I will see if can I roll an education to see if I understand that. I don't have
God.
it as a language, but
if you don't know that language, I'm just gonna say no.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
we
fair.
We don't know that.
yeah.
Unless
I
it
don't-
says Mika in English, it just looks like Japanese writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like otherwise, no, you're not gonna get it.
I can switch
But you do
it.
see,
Yeah, I was just wow, that guy is really Japanese.
but you do see his chest and everything is just covered with Tiger Claw gang tattoos.
Yeah. And
Maybe you should just go in like that.
Hard 7 years, huh?
I mean, I did get like chem skins that I could like try to like block it out, but I guess maybe there's
Oh,
still, like,
Camskin Bros.
You did you get cam skin after you got the tattoos, or were the
Yeah.
tattoos integrated into the? Okay.
Yeah, but maybe I just left the one that says Pika,
Okay.
and it's like in a style that's like the Tiger Claw style.
All right, then I misunderstood. Then no, you guys don't see all the gang symbols all over them.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, then so I change and then I throw the florist like in his band, but I put like a bouquet of flowers under his head, so and I'm like, okay.
I don't know if that was awesome or disgusting.
Well, welcome to Night City.
We all live here. We've been here for a while.
I know it was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Was that your first joke?
Does not compute.
Shall we?
Is that Ewan that says that?
No, that's just me.
Oh, so I
It
have to
would
turn.
be really funny if Ewan was the one
so-
keeping us
so-
on track here.
So Toshi's gonna sneak in first, right? Or go in with an invitation.
Yeah, you're gonna take an invitation.
Okay,
You allow him to take an invitation.
Yeah, absolutely. I will give you one invitation.
Awesome.
thank you.
So you're gonna go up.
Gracer gives you. No, I'm your Gracer. I'm Quant.
Massimo.
Is everyone forgetting their character's name?
Yeah, right. It's been a traumatic.
It has been.
Massimo does not
Dissociating.
have a. I keep wanting to say coupon.
Tux.
A ticket. A invitation.
Okay, well, is he here with us now? Has he arrived?
No,
Double time?
he wouldn't even be here yet anyway.
Okay, yeah, I just kind of like I actually just want him here for like I don't need him inside quite yet.
Awesome.
I just kind of want a friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, so I take the ticket and
Then you should have moved into the build.
I kind of like look around real quick at everyone, and then I just like okay. So I turn around and I walk over to the church or whatever it is.
Okay, so what you see when you go in the main lobby
The hotel, right?
of the hotel, it's a very nice, it's like dark marble lobby with like gold accents. Probably
That's
just
the
paint.
lobby of the Matrix, where the fight happens.
I was just gonna-
Theirs
I was
is, like,
thinking about
more
that
like-
too.
That's the
There's
Matrix
just like
fight
gray. There's just more like gray. This is like black and gold.
lobby. I would describe it that way.
Okay, well, anyway, this is the black and gold light. Yeah, it's a large lobby. Lots of like people that are not part of the wedding are there. It's a hotel. You don't get. No one really cards your invite now because it's a lobby. You do get to the elevator area where there's like a couple elevators, and there's one with like a sign that says wedding, and then there is a Tiger Claw gentleman sitting out front, and he checks your invitation, looks you over, and then hits the button for the elevator with a card because he has to swipe a card to access that elevator. You are then let in, and then there is at this time there's an elderly couple that joins you that are going up as well. They're dressed for the wedding.
And as all this is happening, I'm discreetly like sending overly like telegraphic messages to everyone else, just like
We can
lobby
chat now.
lobby people, guard.
Like when you say messages,
Sorry,
do you
up
mean
here.
just text, like
photos.
the
Yeah.
words, or are you sending images
I
that
don't,
you are
I don't-
narrating?
I don't know that I have the capacity.
Sub-vocally.
Oh, I think it's safe to assume an agent can do everything a smartphone can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I have the capacity to like send. Do I from my images from my eyes to. I have like cyber.
No, you can't do unless you have the.
Do you have
I don't.
cyber eyes?
Yeah.
I have cyber eyes, but I don't have like the video
Camera.
recorder.
You need a
Yeah,
camera
I
to
just
do it.
have. Yeah, I have the cyber video eye.
Yeah, you can't. do it.
That's, yeah.
You cannot record video with your eye, and as far as I know, there isn't a camera on the agents. Like no one, that's never been described
No,
anywhere.
I think on a regular agent, but not on an internal one. Because
Yeah.
where would the camera be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you're sending you're sending all the details
Middle fingernail.
in text. Okay, so
Photo.
you take the elevator up. The elderly
people.
couple. What?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, the two elderly couple are just there, and the gentleman turns to you and be like, "Are you with the bride or the groom?"
I'm with the bride.
Oh, wonderful.
Who are you with?
We are with the groom.
Can I sit with you?
No, you will be sitting on the bride's side. That's how weddings work.
Okay then.
Do you want a better tux?
You have a better. You have a better tux just with you?
No, but you need a better tux.
If you've got one, why not?
They just kind of like turn away from you.
They're
Okay.
trying to tell you to go get one.
Yeah.
So I just like kind of like I just like realized that I'm just like that I wasn't picking up at that all, and then I just kind of like slowly turned towards the elevator doors, expressionless.
Yep.
Got cops are off.
Cool. Bing. Doors open, and you actually come out. We don't need to see the camera yet, but you essentially there's a elevator into a little waiting room, and there's like some. Not really a lot in there, but there's some plants and some hors d'oeuvres and things. You're not there yet. Anyway, then there's another door that
Not
leads.
there yet.
It's open and
Stop
it
saying
leads
stuff.
it leads out to the rooftop garden, which is a massive garden. You can we can show you.
Which is here now?
So now you can come out. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, you come out to the garden. There's people everywhere. There's guards everywhere. At this point, they're walking, or people. There's like a bar to your left, my right, and
With a robot
with
bartender
a robot bartender.
that we've been trying to get on camera
He's over there just throwing down drinks.
since we
Just
first started
This guy?
playing Cyberpunk.
no,
That
the
guy.
bartender.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
right there. There's a bunch of people there now. Unfortunately, this is not set up for now. This is set up for later.
Oh, okay.
How early is it? What time is it?
So you guys are about a half an hour away from the actual event now.
All right, that's not terrible.
So people are already here. People are showing up and getting drunk already. Guards are everywhere.
Open bar,
Do you want to like kind of get a clock of like all the guards around and things?
Yes, please. So I'm like looking around. I'm looking for hidden, maybe sniper positions, if that's like a thing, or any other kind of
All right, roll perception.
any other.
You're just gonna take in the lay of the land, and I'm gonna get whatever you roll. I'm gonna give you how much you get.
Oh yeah, that's a 9 plus a 21.
Shit. All right. Cool. You know how to look at things, and you know how to take in information. Like that sounds belittling in a way, but that's your job, is to take in details. You count at least 12 guards of different levels of skill and position. You count. You do clock 4 of your family guards, and then including Takashi Miyamada.
Is that in addition to the 12?
Yeah, no, this is with the 12. This is included. Yeah, 12 total guards that you can see right now. And then Takashi is not counted as a guard. He's a guest, but he's armed. And you know Takashi.
Yeah.
He does not see you at the moment because he's over talking to some people by the podium. You also clock Mika. She is currently over by Takashi and does not see you at the moment. You clock tons of family members, unarmed civilians, but they're still redding and Tigerclaw family. Crime lords.
We're
essentially.
really civilians at this wedding.
Up to you guys to decide.
I mean,
there are unarmed people at this wedding.
Yeah.
the
Also, I'm-
Reddings are not technically a crime syndicate.
True. They're as legal as can be.
So, like, someone who's a friend of the weddings or the Reddings might be
Yeah.
a civilian.
They're like as criminal as
Don't say any real names because they're all crooks.
yeah.
Also, by the way, I had color shift on my eyes done after I got out of the tiger claws.
Yeah.
You know, after undercover. So I've and I can change those on command. So
I
so
wish
I've
I remembered
changed
that
them.
with Mika, because then it would have been cool to have her notice that. She did notice, but she didn't say anything.
So I got the chem or the whatever the hair was changed.
Yeah.
Color shifting hair after I got out. So I'm not as recognizable. My family wouldn't immediately recognize me if they saw me.
Yeah. I feel like the two people that might immediately recognize you are Takashi and Mika. Because
Gotcha.
I've seen your face plenty of times.
Okay.
Great. You do. So with that roll, I'll even add in more. There are tall buildings all around. So the island it looks like it's flying in the city, essentially. You're on top of a building, but there are taller buildings around. It's a garden in the middle of a city. And but there doesn't seem, just from what you could take in, there doesn't seem to be any good sniper positions on any of the buildings around you. So as far as you can tell, there isn't any snipers. That's a pretty good roll, so you can feel pretty confident about that. And that is what you take in.
Okay. And
Also, so there's the elevator where you came in.
yeah.
Across from the elevator is actually the emergency staircase as well, because you have to have one.
Okay. So
In the room over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
so you were saying before, is this Mika and Takashi here?
No, they're over here.
They're over there.
Yeah.
Okay. And do I see Dusk anywhere?
Not at the moment.
Do I see an obvious place?
Julie and Dusk would be getting ready right now.
Do I see where they would be right now, or a passage?
You do recognize somebody else though. You recognize I forgot their names all of a sudden. Bren and Sancha Redding, the father and mother of Faith and Julie. The father is older than you remember him because he's aged, and he's actually in a cyber chair, basically like a
wheelchair, but cyber.
Yeah, it's a cyber wheelchair. But he.
Oh, God, I had that.
Yeah, I was so happy when it was there. And then Sancha is looking really nice for her age. Cyber chair.
Nice.
Um,
Oh yeah. So you look forward, you can see that beautiful altar piece. we
Oh,
got
yeah.
right up
yeah,
there.
this
It's
altar
gorgeous.
piece is sick.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. So that is what you see.
Okay.
This takes about 15 minutes or so. So you're about 15 minutes away from the wedding now.
Quick step. While Toshi's doing that, I am obviously hacking into the hotel from a first node I can find either in the parking garage or in the lobby.
You wouldn't be able to find one until you're in the lobby.
Okay.
Give me a search for the node.
You got it.
You got it.
No problem. She says, and then makes it a problem. All right.
Why
So
is it
this is
such a
scanner.
Also, thank you, Steve, for putting this together. This set looks so cool.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
that's
it's
going
great.
to be
Oddly enough, almost everything in it
13
was
scanner
already in
for
there.
Jack. As I
13?
walk through the lobby.
Cool. You know for sure there is a node at the main counter, main desk, where that you check in. You sense another node in a back office, but
Okay.
you didn't get
Yeah, I would
quite
have
high
to
enough to
get-
know exactly where it is.
Okay, can I, so in the front desk, is there a convenient place where I can kind of camp at? I'm assuming there's probably no chair or anything like that. How close do I have to get to the front? Where can I sort of just hang out and casually pretend to be waiting for somebody?
Best place would be behind the desk,
Okay.
but you could do it anywhere in front of the desk. There is a
Okay.
line of people checking in right now,
Okay.
So you might be able to stealthily, like kind of just lean against the counter and do it.
Okay.
It would you might.
Mhm.
If anyone knows what a netrunner looks like, though, with your goggles on or whatever, it might
Yeah.
be a little obvious.
All right.
Unless you could think of some other way to do it.
Sounds good. Gracer, I'm gonna grab you and ask you for your help here. If you can assist me in doing a stealth roll, I want to make it look like you and I are just having a conversation by the counter and like looking through our option, like looking through hotel room options and debating about it. Where I'm gonna ask you, like, be like, okay, now you do most of the talking, just like kind of keep up a conversation, like pretend like we're looking at something together. All right, and just cover me, okay?
Give me stealth
Okay.
first.
All right.
16.
Forgot where there is stealth.
Crit.
Hell yeah, that's going to be
Roll it again. You blew up.
again.
You exploded.
One
For
on
what?
that.
You love those
Oh
ones.
man, this is a wild dice
so
tonight.
11 on the die.
11. So that's gonna be a 25.
Oh yeah. Your plan works beautifully. No one seems to care. I think everyone's kind of also busy, so
Yeah.
you're kind of sort of playing off. Anyway, yeah, you can do
Gracer,
it.
you nailed it. So thank you.
Okay.
Yep. So
It's
do
kind
you
of
want
hovering
to
around you.
just-
Yeah.
How hard is this architecture
search
design?
it.
All right. That's gonna be a 13 to for the first level.
No, you're. Did you want to search to see how far? Are you just going to start hacking?
Yes, I am going to. Yep. Straight into the node.
Oh, okay.
Jack in.
That actually fails.
13 fails.
13 fails.
Okay. I try again. That's going to be a 14.
You want to use some luck points?
Okay. Yes, I will put 2 luck points in.
That would do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're hacking in and you're doing the whole like puzzle thing to like the numbers going by and you're like trying to make it all work. You're running out of time and it gets to like the very last thing and you just randomly hit a number and it's the right one.
All right. Jesus, place is.
It's a high-end hotel.
Yeah.
It's not an easy hack.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Quant is impressed.
So you break through the first one.
All right. What do I see in this level?
So the next level is file.
Just checking out the
Oh,
plan.
sorry. Sorry. Scanning through all of the things I can do. All right, so I need to do another roll for file.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. That's going to be a 16.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
This file doesn't contain financial. It doesn't contain anything that you could like steal someone's identity with.
Yeah.
But it does contain all the rooms and who's in them.
Fabulous. I will go ahead and flip that from my agent over to you, Gracer, because you're standing right next to me, and say, let's find where Dusk is staying. Let's find where everybody else in the wedding party, what's her face, Faith's sister, is staying. And let's, if you can go through that and just look for that info. And I'm going to look for the cameras.
Okay, so the next level down,
Yeah.
you're going to run into. You haven't searched. How does that work? You won't know what's there until you go there. 'Cause
Okay.
you haven't done like a search.
Yeah, I feel like at this point we've probably run out that 15-minute clock. This has been way harder than I expected.
Yeah, you're pushing.
And yeah,
Probably start at the same time that I.
exactly.
Yeah.
This feels like about 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and
So far, Eddie and I are still outside.
Yeah.
Did you not come in with her?
No.
Well, we haven't said anything.
Okay.
yeah. What have you guys been up to?
So I never use it, but I also have chem skin and tech hair. So the first thing that I would do is just change what I look like. My assault rifle's under the coat, always has been.
You can't technically conceal an assault rifle. It's like
well, I mean, if anybody's looking, they can see it.
Yeah,
but
it's still there.
It's still under the coat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna change. I'm not gonna make myself like glow like neon, but I'm just gonna change what color I am. I'll be like sort of a dull blue skin and like a pink hair, just so that people don't immediately go, "Oh, sunshine," and
Cotton candy.
then I'll just walk in.
Before we exit the car, Eddie just kind of wanted to talk to you real quick.
You gonna put your hand on me?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna look at your
yeah,
hand.
and I
Action
just
movie way.
yeah, and I just say,
Action movie look.
Yeah.
Sunshine, you know what you're gonna do when you're into that building, right?
I'm gonna find Dusk and I'm gonna kill him. And if Mika's there, I'm gonna kill her. After that, I don't know.
And what if someone or something gets in between those targets of yours? What are you gonna do to them?
That depends.
What does it depend on?
Whether they got in between on purpose or not.
It's a good fucking answer.
So Eddie starts to you see him race, he's taking in the air a lot, sniffing around you, gains aura. And he just says, you know what? When I first met you, Sunshine, I didn't really get this vibe from you. Were you always like this? It kind of feels like you used to be the kind of guy who wouldn't hurt a fly.
How private is this conversation? Is it just you two?
Yeah,
he stopped me as I was getting out of the car.
Yeah, we're in the car. Just him and me.
Okay.
Just him and me right now.
Yeah. I feel like I'm half out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Doors open, but we're not near people.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, have you always been like this?
No, I used to have a girlfriend. Her name was Faith. People in that building killed her.
And you think killing those people is going to make you feel better?
Has nothing to do with how I feel, dog.
I think it exactly has to do with how you feel. You wouldn't be doing this if you didn't feel anything about it.
If I just needed to feel better, I'd take some drugs. It's about what's right. Faith died. It has to be for something.
And is this going to bring her back?
Nothing's going to bring her back.
Then why even do this?
She died for something. And it didn't happen. I'm going to make it happen. There has to be justice in the world. Aren't you a wolf? Aren't you one of these people that says, I identify with this creature? What does a wolf do if someone attacks a member of the pack?
We fight.
And you kill.
But we also know about the courage to walk away if we have to.
I don't have to. Everything that I was ended the day Faith died. Tried to go on and say, I can still be Sunshine, I can still run the Rat Burger, I can still have friends, I can run a gang, whatever. Then I found out that someone killed her and that she's been there unavenged for 5 years. It's my job. I do my job.
I'm only worried about once this job ends, Sunshine. Are you just gonna go back to the Rat Burger? Be a normal landlord again? With all this?
I don't give
Where
a
do-
fuck what happens after this job ends.
When does
This
it
is my
end, Sunshine?
only job.
It's always darkest before dawn, Sunshine.
Who the fuck is this Dawn?
Look. Here. He takes out this really interesting looking air apple. It's medical grade looking. It's the only one I got.
What is it?
He hands it to you.
He can't apply it to himself, just so you know.
Well, if he prepped it, right?
I prepped it, but let me just say
yeah.
this. If you go up there and you start to lose sight of what you're really after, take that. But it only has one shot.
What does it do?
let's just say it's going to make things more clear for you. And that's all I can say.
I want to roll human perception on the non-human.
I'm gonna give you a -2.
That's already tied to empathy, which is at 0.
Oh,
So it's +8 because I spent a lot of points in it.
Yeah.
But then I lost all my empathy.
great. -2.
There.
It's a non-human.
That's a crit.
Wow.
Plus an 8, so 18 on the die. Plus 8 is 26. -2 is 24.
Great. I mean,
So I just want to know, like, I don't know this guy. I don't know him. He just insisted on coming with me for I don't know why. And he wants to, like, make sure I'm okay, even though all I know about him is that he fucked up Ewan for money. And now he's giving me an air hypo and saying, this is going to help. Like, what does my human perception tell me at this point?
I feel like even if he had really good perception, I don't think he would know what this is.
you know, he wouldn't know
No,
what
I
it
don't know
did.
what. I'm not reading what the air hypo is. I'm reading your intentions.
Are you telling the truth?
Oh, it's good intentions, for sure.
As far as you can tell from a werewolf face looking at you with big sharp teeth and
Thing is, it's my humanity that's down, so my
Yeah.
wolfity is way up. And I'm like,
so maybe somehow you actually understand him more than you normally would.
I think we
Nice.
Fellow
understand
member of the pack.
Yeah.
The primal.
These humans, they're weird ideals.
You're very much tapping into your primal side right now. So you're
Yeah.
connecting through that. Great.
All right.
Uh,
So
so
yeah, I
Ewan's gonna-
will go in with my sort of half-assed color disguise and try to walk to the elevators.
Awesome. Wow. Okay. Give me a luck, because you really you will be noticed if you don't. It's going to be pure luck to see if you don't get noticed.
15.
That's pretty fucking good.
You know, also, like, so
Uh-huh.
I've been texting him all this information, and I assume Quant's been sending, sharing this information as well, what she finds.
Actually, no. I have not. I've sent it to Gracer, and I am still trying to hack through these systems. So the question is, Mia, what did you do when I sent you over that information? I sent you just the raw data with every guest in their room in the hotel. What have you been doing?
I guess I would try and like make my way through it somehow.
I mean, it's not hard. It's
Library search.
You don't even need a library search. It's literally just scrolling through there's like 300 rooms, so it just takes a little bit. And you know the names you're looking for, so you will find them.
Okay.
Julie and Desk are booked to share a room on the top floor tonight. There's 28 floors, so it would be the 28th floor.
Okay.
So
I would take that information. Yeah, I would pull out the information I need and put it in a separate file.
The
that I could
wedding
forward
also
that
has
to you.
booked another couple rooms on that floor. The wedding party. There's no names specifically attached to them. If you roll me a deduction, I can tell you what you might think those rooms are for.
We're all getting tested on our wedding etiquette knowledge.
Yeah.
Deduction,
You guys have all
lovely.
gone to so many weddings.
Yes. It's established.
16 on that deduction
That's
check.
pretty good. Yeah, so odds are that's where they're getting, like, the bride and groom each have a room to get ready in beforehand.
Okay. All right. I will pass that information on to.
Yeah, who do you...
By the
Sunshine.
time I'm done talking to Eddie,
Sorry, I didn't hear what Mia
What?
said. Did you say, who do you pass that info on to?
I'll pass it on to Sunshine.
yeah, that's
I
what I
know
was going to say.
you would
By
want
the
it.
time I'm done talking to Eddie, she's probably done going through the list, so
Yeah.
I'm probably walking by right then.
So do I know that they're coming up, or has this?
That's between you guys. Have you
Yeah.
guys told them that you're coming up?
didn't
So
tell
we're in the
anybody.
lobby, and I see Sunshine go past, and
Are you following Sunshine? Ewan's following you.
Okay. I didn't know he was with us, but okay.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna go up
right.
sometime.
yeah.
Yeah.
I lost track of you, and I'll be honest.
Okay.
He's short and he gets. In fact, he doesn't seem to have a problem sneaking around.
He's got the rocket launcher
Yeah.
too. So,
Oh gosh. Yeah. It's a good
so
thing it's a
you
good
you
luck
send me
charm.
the room to go to, Gracer, or the 2 rooms?
Yeah, I send you that short list.
All right.
Mhm.
What floor are they on?
28.
And what floor is this?
Roof. Above.
No, but it can't be the roof.
It's
because-
RF. It's roof. That room is roof level.
Okay. So this is the roof of 28.
Yes.
I will not go to the roof. I will
Good,
get in
because
the-
you can't get into the elevator.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna get in the elevator next to it
Okay, yeah.
and go to 25,
Great. You can do that.
and then I will go out on a. If I see a room open, maybe with like a cleaning lady cart in front of it.
Really quick, if I may,
Yeah.
when I see Sunshine go past me and see Gracer forward him the information, my reaction is, oh shit, I want to jack out and try to get into that elevator.
Okay.
If I'm too slow, that's fine, but I am gonna. Try
No,
to
you
do
can
that.
do it. And you're not running, right? You would draw a lot more attention if you were running.
No, I'm not running.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Then yeah, you can totally.
I didn't realize you were
Grace, are you
asking me.
coming?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not running.
We're all going up,
Where are
all
you,
five of
Eddie?
us.
I'm. Eddie's.
Coming with me.
Actually, can you? So he walks out of the car. Give me a perception check.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of different things happening at the same time. So
Perception.
yeah.
I keep messing up what this is. 13.
You realize that when Toshi left the car, he couldn't take his things with him. And next to you is the murder file, or Fate's file.
Okay.
On the seat.
Have you got
Yeah.
it with me. You want to look at it?
I'm gonna look at it real quick.
Okay. There is a physical file.
What'd you take? What'd you take?
Personal notes.
Okay. Redacted.
Redacted. So, for the audience, we did a whole photo shoot and everything.
Wow.
The murder file actually does exist.
Awesome.
Ooh.
My good friend Akiko.
It's actually full evidence.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wow! Holy
We
smokes!
set everything in play. Everything, all the details of the murder are there, including there's a autopsy report. There is a police report, both of which are fudged.
No
you also
expense has been
Oh, you
spared.
did
yeah.
send this to me. I
Yeah.
was like, what photos? What are you talking about?
Anywho, give me. How do
Can
you
I
do
throw that up
memory
on
in
camera?
this game?
Memory?
Like, how would you be like? Actually, give me. You know what? You don't even have to roll for it. You have
Okay.
seen this person before,
That's fair.
and I'm gonna text you exactly where you've seen this person.
I dropped this.
Oh, Eddie's getting a text about where he's seen my dead girlfriend before.
It's always darkest before dawn.
Yeah.
Done.
The final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
No sunshine.
No. No dawn. And if there is a dawn, I don't want to know.
Alright, I just texted you. Great.
It's
So I guess at the end of my 15 minutes at whatever it is, 7:45, I guess it would be. I text everyone any other questions? Because we didn't really talk in the car about what the plan was for what to do after that. I guess aside from just all out assault.
I'll just text you the room numbers that we're going to check out.
Right.
Let me do something real quick. Sorry, just 2 seconds.
I've been waiting to find out if there's a cleaning lady cart.
I'm gonna roll for that as well.
Okay.
No, not on that level.
Okay.
I'm
Is there a fire escape?
There is a fire escape. There's also the staircase that leads up to that level. Suddenly there's an announcement that the wedding will be commencing earlier than planned, and if everyone could have their seats.
So I message this. It's on. Wedding's starting now.
Okay, I'm going to run out on that fire escape.
Awesome. Ewan's like, oh, fucking heights. It's always fucking heights.
I'm gonna run up one level to 26,
Great.
and I'm gonna fire the grapple hand
Oh boy.
to the roof.
Wait. I think Ewan actually has a grapple hook.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
If you won't give me an invitation, I'm just gonna grapple up.
We haven't asked me
I
again.
tried to take one and you yanked them away.
You tried to take it.
You pulled them out and handed
didn't
them out
ask.
to everyone.
Can
And when
I-
I tried to take
I
one, you
still
yanked
have
them away.
2.
So Mika's up at the front somewhere.
Yes. Let me. I actually don't have her mini out right now. Let me throw her up. This is gonna be Mika.
Mika.
So I.
Sorry. I actually.
Is she like standing up at the very front in front of everybody right now?
So she's with Takashi right here. They are VIP guests, so they are going to be in the front row.
They're like sitting.
Yeah, they're here now. Now that everyone's sitting down, they take their seats.
Okay, so in the scrum of everybody,
Pop and Mom is here. Julie and Dusk are not here yet. The groom does come out. The groom is out.
The groom comes
Yeah.
out as part of the ceremony, but he's kind of
Yeah.
at the beginning of the ceremony.
Well,
Yeah, the family process is in, then the groom comes out, and then the bride makes her entrance down the
Except
aisle.
it's a dark future, so who knows?
so
in the dark.
In the
Actually-
dark future, the bride comes out first.
so
Yeah.
yeah, all pretenses.
And the groom walks down the aisle
suddenly-
towards her.
All pretenses suddenly thrown out the window, and Dusk just like power walks from the back all the way up front, just passes everyone and stands in front.
Okay.
am I able to like get up there before like as everybody's sitting down like and sneak up like beside Mika?
It will be fully impossible for you to not be noticed, but you can roll stealth to see if Mika and Takashi notice you.
They would both notice me at the same time
If they look. So if you can roll a stealth on that.
because I want to go up and ask her a question basically.
Okay. I just want to see if they're going to notice you walk up.
6 and my stealth is
Dun, dun.
I sent you a text.
exactly 11, so it's 17.
They do not notice until you tap on, or however you acknowledge.
Yeah. So I just go up and I don't like tap her. I just like whisper. First I just get her attention. Mika.
Sorry, give me 2 seconds to respond to Alan here.
Sure.
There's a whole second game being played under the
Yeah, we're playing elf line.
Cool. Fun.
um,
Leveling up right now.
okay. Sorry, what did you say?
So I just get her attention first, like Mika. And
She just like slowly turns over to you.
okay, and
Like,
I go,
what? It just gives you like a side eye, like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Mika, your life might be in danger. Did you,
Nick might be in danger.
when you were sent to clean up that crime scene, did you know that Faith was still alive?
No, she was dead.
How do you know she was still dead? How do you know she was dead?
She was in the tub dead. I didn't check her pulse or anything, but
Who told you that she was dead?
the trauma team notification.
Did you throw the hairdryer into the tub?
Yeah. I had to make it look like a suicide.
Ricardo told us that she had been drugged. She was still alive when you threw the hairdryer.
That's hilarious. Wow.
I might get Mika and Moose together. Really feel like they get along very well.
So you're saying I did kill her?
Yes.
Okay.
Should have charged more.
Yeah, I could have got more money, I guess.
So can I roll to like lose a little more humanity?
Yeah.
Sure.
I like how we're all just like fucking
4.
human. This is
Yeah,
terrible.
subtract 4 from humanity.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm down.
What do you?
I'm at 35. I'm still,
Oh Jesus
still-
Christ!
I'm fine.
You can afford to lose a little humanity.
I'm at 4 over here.
Yeah, you want me to roll again?
No. You're
I'm
good,
grappling up the side of a building with my hand.
Listen,
Yeah.
the only thing that is stopping me right now from telling everyone to fucking take you in is our past. You need to get out of here.
Where's the program, Mika? The program. Did you pick up a program in the apartment?
Yeah, we picked up everything.
Where did it go? Where is it?
It was in the Tiger Claw's possessions for a while, and then Midnight wanted it for something.
How do I find it?
I have no fucking idea.
Who did you give it to?
Midnight. I didn't give it directly to him. He just sort of took it.
Okay, so so I guess everyone's like kind of like sitting down now. So I like sneak away now. I like kind of like run off to the side.
No, this is him.
And
the same
I
name.
message them that midnight.
Oh, so when you walk past these two Miyamaki guards, what is your Miyamada guards? They kind of just like look you over.
Uh-huh.
Are they cousins?
They're all family.
Yeah, they're all family. I probably like recognize them. Well, unless they got like chem skin too.
They're younger, so you were probably gone before they were born, so they don't recognize you, luckily.
Okay, great. Well, anyway, I message everybody else. Like midnight has the I mean, what were we calling it before? The program?
The Machine Lord?
Did I
Yeah,
know
he
it
was
was the
saying-
machine?
No.
Did I
He
know
was
it was
saying
the
the
machine?
program.
No, I don't think you
You
did.
say it was the
Yeah,
program.
yeah, like Ricard was like, it was
Quant
the
thing we
program.
know.
the
I have not
program.
told any.
So I like message everyone.
No, I have. I've told Valentine and Debbie, but not you
Big
guys.
Face program went to
Midnight.
midnight.
Oh, and I get
I
that
don't know.
message?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
everyone gets it. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Excellent. What are you guys doing?
I'm still zipping up the side of a building. I'd like to roll deduction on that text.
Ewan does have a pistol launcher, or pistol grapple. He doesn't have a hand one.
Oh, you can come with me
He's
then.
going to come with you.
Where do I come up?
First, are you doing deduction before or after you?
On the way up.
On the way up. Let's roll that real quick.
That's a 4 on the die. Where's my deduction? I can just alphabetize the items. I learned that recently. 7, 13. Wait, that's not how math works.
What are you trying
11.
What are you trying to solve or figure out?
I just learned that the
Midnight.
program went to midnight.
Yes.
And I know that I got infected with Machine Lord by midnight.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to see if I can connect those.
You got an
dots in
11?
any way. Yeah.
I would say normally you could deduct that. In your current state, I don't think you make that connection.
Fair enough.
It's you're right on the cusp. So it's like, if I were to give you a -2, you would not do it.
Well, I am standing there on the fire escape, looking at you spider crawl your way up, and I see
No,
you
it's more of a
receive.
Batman zipline.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I see you receive that message, and just take a minute to think about it.
Yeah.
The same time as I receive it, I'm like, all right.
Quant
And I'm
knows what I
going
don't
to
know.
add a message in, and say, OMG.
You actually type
Yes. Like dot 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 dot, send Sunshine. Maybe you should let me have a look at dot 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 dot.
You don't know that I have Machine Lord.
Don't do I?
No. I infected myself last, like the last story, but then in the wrap up to that, you guys took me to Valentine and had it removed again.
Yeah.
I stole it again. You don't know I have it.
Well, Valentine would have told me.
Valentine doesn't know.
No, you like intimidated her at the time into.
No. That was
Okay.
that was all in Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I wasn't listening to. Sorry, I wasn't listening to this.
She doesn't know I have Machine Lord. I've been keeping it secret in a storage locker
She
since.
saw when you last had it, but then it was
Then it was removed. Yeah, exactly.
So you don't know that he currently still has it.
Right.
Okay.
So this thing of you like thinking you're gonna cure me, like you don't know I still have it. You already took me to
Right.
Valentine twice for it.
Gotcha. Okay,
So
so,
there's a,
that's gonna
yeah, there's
change
an
what
air
I
gap.
message you.
Yeah, there's an air gap right
There's
there.
an
where
air
you-
gap. Yeah, I don't think you have it, and I will just
You know
message.
somebody has it.
You
I
think
do?
it's Valentine.
Yeah. You
Well, I
think
think yeah, Valentine still has it, and I will see you, and I'm gonna grappling your way, and I'll just say, Sunshine, stay alive. I think I may know what happened.
I already know what happened.
Um,
I'm gonna
think-
text back. You weren't there. We already know what happened.
But I think I know where Faith's program is. And I think I know where Faith's consciousness has been waiting for you.
Can I-
And I send that.
I'm not in any new age.
And then I show that to Greater. I'm like, oh my god, did I say too much? Do you think that's too much?
we might.
What?
Oh shit, I don't know how to do this.
In his current state of mind, it's probably too much.
Where do we?
So you two rappel up right there. So there's two barriers over there.
And that is in
That's for the
character.
staircases or the emergency line. Or,
Calm down, Quant. It's okay.
Boom.
All right. Can I try? How do Gracer and I get up? If you guys are spider climbing your
Up to you
way,
guys.
Well, we
So
did
we're on-
zip line up
You
from
have
the
tickets.
fire
You have-
escape.
you
we
guys-
do.
Yeah.
You can
I
just
will
walk-
grab you, Gracer. Like, okay, time to fake our way
I-
into this, and we'll head for the elevator.
just-
We're gonna use the tickets to walk in.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, you're already
Okay,
on
I
the
guess-
fire escape too. You could just go up.
Because I've got a grapple gun as well. So
That'll work.
We all have girls.
I've
You
had it
want
from
to
the very
swashbuckle
beginning.
up?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You guys can literally take the elevator up, but if you want to swashbuckle up, go for it.
And I love that we're all doing it from a staircase that goes up there.
Yeah.
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 You know what? I will start to climb the staircase. So, Mia, it is entirely up to you if you want to pull out the grapple gun.
I think I would like to keep it in reserve.
Fair
for
enough.
escape
So you guys,
purposes,
all right,
yeah.
if you take the elevator
running,
up, you
yeah.
can take the elevator all the way up because you have the passes or the
Oh, that's right.
invitations.
Yeah, okay, I'll show you the pass and be like, elevator?
Sure.
All right,
So-
we'll go to the elevator.
So the
Yeah.
boys are climbing the outside of the building, and you're taking the elevator up, and you're gonna
Oh,
come
yeah.
out at the door,
That's the elevator.
the inside door where that red carpet is.
Bing!
Great.
Where's Eddie?
That is a
So
great
Eddie was still in
question.
the car last we heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that. I was just waiting to see what you
Yes.
guys are gonna do.
All right.
Eddie has found out some information, and I wanted. So I don't think I explained it correctly when I gave him that. It wasn't really. It's not really a hopper thing. It's more like an injection.
You
Yeah.
said air hypo.
It's air hypo.
Yeah. So he can administer this if he wants.
It's. If that's how you feel about it, yes, it's your creation.
Yeah.
I feel like medical things have to be administered by a medtech, but if you made it so that he can administer it anywhere on his body, then yeah, you can do it.
Well,
Yeah, I
I'm-
think the administering was him giving it.
I am gonna help him
Okay.
because now that I know this information, I'm gonna send Sunshine a detailed message on my agent, and it's gonna look just like a doctor's like note kind of thing, and it's gonna be steps.
Okay.
First step is gonna be make sure you're not in front of anybody right now.
You say as he's literally like right there on the corner of the.
Make sure you're in a spot where you're alone. Second step.
Look at you.
Second step. Administer the hopper, and I tell you exactly where to put it, like in the spot that's like the most critical.
Yeah, we're doctors.
And third step, then open this file, but only after you take the hopper.
Ewan.
Yeah. You want me to fire now?
No. I want you to take aim up there at dusk, but don't fly. Keep an eye out for anyone else coming this way.
Long shot.
It's a long shot. He can do it though.
86 in a 10 by 10 yard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just step a little bit further under cover so that now that Ewan's not looking, I'm gonna do it.
All right. So does he need to make a check for this?
No. So what you administered is Cyber Chill. It gives you a temporary for an hour. It gives you +10 humanity. Was it 10 or 5? It was 10. 10 humanity.
Nice.
So he goes up 10.
I need you to do.
But there's a side
There's
effect.
side effects. Yeah. Do you have that text? I don't have it pulled up right now.
Sorry.
Oh no, I found it. Give me a resist torture, DV15.
I love those.
Ooh, that's no good.
13. I'm gonna spend luck.
15. Man, good thing you can spend luck.
Yeah. Great. So you don't become addicted to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been fun. I should have let that happen.
No, the addiction's bad. If you're not on, so first of all, you can only do it once a day. If you do it more than once a day, it gets worse. And if you're addicted to it, you're -5 to everything until you are on it again.
Yeah, but it's just a fun.
Don't do
mechanic.
drugs,
Yeah.
kids.
I should have let that happen.
So-
All right. So then what?
And I feel
Even
like
in Cyberpunk, drugs aren't cool.
so after you take that,
For 1 hour, you have 10 plus 10 humanity.
your humanity goes up.
Except for that.
You open up the file and you can pretty much reiterate what I just saw and what I just understood. Because I wrote down
You're
in
telling
the-
them everything right now?
Yeah, I wrote down in the file exactly what I deducted.
Okay. So what he says to you is, I just looked through the file. I had no idea. I'd never seen Faith before. I know where Faith is. She's at the pet shop. And her name is Tokyo.
Knew it.
Knew this. That name?
Yeah, that was... No,
Yep.
you haven't heard the name. That was the girl
It's,
with the
uh,
refreshments that you shoved aside.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sierra's,
she's one of the two
Sierra's
people that was
friend.
getting paid
Yeah.
too much money.
Yes.
Yep. You only send that to him?
Yeah, only to him.
Oh, and I
just
told you that
completely-
that those two were getting
That
too
makes
much money.
absolutely no sense. I don't know why this guy's trying to tell me this.
And pretty much, and at the end it just says you don't need to kill anyone.
Yeah, no effect. None whatsoever.
Yeah, because what you know is, as long as you and Faith are together and potentially getting married, the family is threatened and they will try to kill you. So that's kind of what you're feeling. Even if you believe that she's alive.
But there's zero chance I would believe this text.
Yeah.
None.
But I'm hoping that the humanity helped that.
No.
Cool. You're
I
out.
told him before this adventure started, like the one thing Sunshine knows for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is Faith is dead. And I even said, even if she walked in the door, Sunshine wouldn't believe it.
There is a
I found her body.
there is
She's
a
dead.
fat man with a rickshaw right next to you in that car.
Batman with a rickshaw.
The guy I showed up
The
with.
guy she showed up with.
Yeah.
So
So you can either join the battle. I'm giving you an option to go to the pet shop.
yeah, I think at this point,
Still Racer's car.
yeah, Eddie's gonna take the car and goes to the
You're gonna take
pet
Grayson's car.
Yeah, yeah.
Gracer, do you have any security on your car that would prevent him from taking it?
Yeah, there's a like a DNA/fingerprint lock on that.
Rickshaw it is.
I'm gonna take the rickshaw.
Well, okay, it is, where do you want to go? Okay, you're a weird looking man.
Knew the pet shop already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I'm not going to roleplay all that. It's 50 Eddies round trip.
That's fine. So yeah, so as is going down, Eddie's gonna try to get the pet shop as fast as possible.
Awesome. Sick. You guys are up there?
Yeah.
Now what?
I'm going to try to get through this.
Sorry, one quick question.
Yes.
Does that text, so you just got +10 temporary humanity, does that text, do you feel like that text would affect your humanity at all, or no?
No,
Okay,
because
great.
I already perceived Eddie as someone who's just trying to get me to be nice. So the fact that he sends me this weird bullshit text about Faith's alive, she works with me, I'm like, whatever.
So
That's fair. That's fair.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
You shot your shot, but you have another card in your sleeve.
I can make him believe.
I'm
If I can get
curious
there
though.
fast
How do you feel after you do the injection? What is the
I feel like I'm slightly less homicidal. Like I'm now not gonna tell Ewan to just blow up the fucking altar. Like I'm gonna say, can we get just Dusk? Like, can we do that?
Fire now. Fire.
Dusk and Mika.
God, I want to fire this thing so bad.
No, Ewan, I need you to be like the just in case guy. Okay? Look, we don't want to kill more people than we need to. Dusk has to die. Mika has to die. Okay. After that, who gives a shit?
Great.
We just go after that.
Okay.
Now, I met Dusk and spoke with him the other day. Does he have a chipware socket?
So I'm not even gonna make you roll because he made the mistake of never turning around and talk to you. So his chipware socket was exposed to you the entire time.
Okay, to his neck.
Yeah.
And same question about Mika.
You never saw her behind.
I walked up behind her and said Faith was my girlfriend.
So I allowed that, but technically she was leaning against the bar, like sitting and leaning against. So you were. I imagine you were more beside her.
All right.
Give me perception. Actually, give me perception. We'll allow it if you get a good enough perception.
That's
You got it. You're you absolutely saw it.
18 total.
You went in. That was maybe part of the reason you walked up next to her.
At the time, no, but now, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely. Well, no, even then, but for a different reason. I would have been looking for them.
Great.
Yeah.
She does have a chipware socket.
Cool. All right.
Great. What are you guys all doing? At this point, I'm sorry. At this point,
Everybody answers.
Yeah.
Julie is being walked out. Finally, after you finish your
I think we
thing,
should do initiative.
She-
Yeah.
yeah, you guys already rolled
We're
initiative.
in
No, I mean, but now we
initiative.
should actually go in initiative order.
right.
As
'Cause
the,
it- 'cause
as
it-
the
it's like
bridal
time
march
sensitive.
begins.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here. Marriage. No, I'm just kidding. To unite these two in holy matrimony, whatever the fuck that means these days.
All right, let's go.
He starts talking. He's like, does anybody here
I am.
have any
just for the
reason these
record,
two
I am
should not be?
absolutely sprinting.
Yeah, you guys come to the door.
Yeah.
Anyway, I jump up on the rock.
Yeah. Is there still a guard at the door that we have to get through?
So the guards are exactly where you see they are.
There's nobody here.
There's nobody at the door.
Sorry.
But
Alright.
they're right in front of the. There's two in front of the rock that
Okay.
Sunshine has jumped up on. And there's that
Fabulous.
guy over there.
I'm going through. Grace, you're with me? All right.
Can we tilt the camera up a little bit? I don't think we need
sure.
the
Sorry,
red
my
room anymore.
big old hand right.
No, it's just
Yep.
we don't need the red room.
room,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet. So
Here.
This is
all
Sunshine.
inside.
Ewan's a little bit off camera there.
yeah.
There. And where is Quant and Grace are over
Quant
there?
and Grace are. Yes, I'm not
Move
pointing
back
my
just
gun
a
at you.
little.
Alright.
Poorly.
We are now
Really
entering initiative.
Okay.
Wait,
You
and
and-
where's Dan at?
I'm up here.
You're all the way up the front. Okay.
Toshi's way up there. We should all, on the group chat, just ping our locations to each other real quick.
Great. Time flows.
Yeah, initiative happens when I come up on the rock.
Yes, that is the trigger.
I land in
This
slow-mo.
is right when they're saying, does anyone have any objections to this wedding?
Wow, fast.
Ewan is first,
Yep.
and he would like to look up at Sunshine. Now?
No, we like Julie. Julie's fine.
Fine. And so he is going to move up. So he's actually going to move up to that tree.
This one?
No, this first one.
It's okay.
And kind of use it as cover and switch to his double barrel shotgun. And he's going to look up at you for permission to fire at those guards. Awesome. He's going to fire 2 rounds of shot at those 2 guards.
I'm
I forgot to
from
put him in there.
behind.
One. Why am I? Where the fuck did it go? The rules for shotgun. It's on here. Great. I know what I'm gonna do.
Down here?
Not just the damage. So the shot is like a AOE.
Oh,
And he's fine, but his shotgun fires 2 at once. So I needed to pull up how they dodge. Oh no, they don't. Neither one of those have high enough reflex to dodge anyway. So never mind. So they both are going to take. Eight.
Never good when.
So Ewan rolls up on these two guys, and he's gonna fire his shotgun, which is fucking loud because it's 2 shotgun blasts simultaneously, and he's gonna get a critical injury on both of them, along with 22 damage. Actually, 27. Which these guys are. There. They do have 11. All right, so they take. You know what? Fuck it. They're both out. I'm not even gonna roll the critical. So they're already so fucking low on HP that plus critical injuries that they're just, even if they're still alive, they're down. They're not gonna continue this fight. And that's gonna be his turn. And as soon as that shot happens, the whole audience gets up, starts, some of them start screaming. A lot of them are relatively cool because they're fucking criminals, or at least the Titanfall side is like,
This is normal.
this is normal, this happens. They know what to do, so they're going to start, they're going to get up. Next up is the hardened tiger claws. So that's going to be these 4 guys.
There would have been 6.
No, those are actually the easy guys back there. So, Ewan, all attention is on you two right now. Ewan is going to be...
Give the book.
Yes.
Go ahead. Can someone move these two that way a little bit so they have line of sight on Ewan?
How far can they go?
Yeah.
They have like 5 inches.
Here. Yeah, this is everywhere
This can
is
get you
an
line of
inch.
sight right there.
Okay, so yeah, this
That's-
Oh,
guy.
I'm sorry. They have
Six.
4 inches. They have 4 inches.
So he started here. So he could go like 2, 3.
I don't think it's going to get him a line of sight on you. And on you, yes, but on Sunshine, yes, but not on you. And
I'm going to argue that I don't think they know if Sunshine... No, Sunshine's not...
I've jumped up on a rock and pulled a gun out.
And you're dressed... You're not dressed in it tucked. So, yeah, okay. I think the far guy looks like he can hit Ewan, right?
yeah, there's he can get right through the fountain
Can
there.
someone give me measure the distance for me? Sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
20 inches.
Oh, sorry. Getting it wrong.
Oh, is that the wrong way? 18.
18, yeah. Yeah, 17-ish.
It doesn't matter. It's all 15 at the range. All right, so the first guy fires at Ewan and hits. And that is going to be... Holy shit.
Oh, dear. At Ewan or at Sunshine?
Ewan first.
I don't think they have line of sight on him.
The far one does, right?
I really don't think he does, because he'd have to go through the fountain. I'd argue that based purely on the setup, I think Ewan has at least partial cover.
It's all or nothing in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fountain is kind of in the
I
way.
feel like he has nothing.
If he had 5 inches of movement, it'd be different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also he's short, and then there's
Yeah.
this planter here in the tree.
Exactly. That's yeah.
You guys are defending Ewan. It's so great.
We love
Ewan must live.
Ewan must live.
Just saying.
Yeah, I genuinely, there's too many things between
Alright,
the,
I'm gonna-
the
alright,
fountain, the
alright.
planter, the tree. I think Ewan's got it.
It's hard for me to see from this
Yeah.
angle, so I'm going to take your guys' word for it. Instead of doing that, he got a 666 critical on Ewan. So
Dang.
he's instead going to do a auto fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a suppressive fire, not auto fire. So you guys are... Ewan and Sunshine need to roll a will plus concentration plus 1d10.
Will plus concentration.
Yeah.
How do
you're-
you add 2 different?
You're basically resisting...
Oh, I didn't even know there was a concentration.
You're being suppressed.
So it's 15
Oh.
plus 21.
Hell, so that guy unloads a full volley of machine gun fire at you, trying to just suppress you, like, just firing in that general direction. You stand up there and just, the bullets, but you just fucking stand up there.
Yep.
Ewan is going to, I forgot to put him in my initiative, so I just keep switching back over to him. Fuck, where is it? Is it reflex? No. Willpower. Nope, he fails. Ewan will have to spend his next turn running for cover. Which is fine, he has to reload anyway.
Each inch is 3 yards?
2.
2 yards.
So these guys are going to move the far one from me, close to that tree. He's gonna like take up a cover position on that tree.
Right here?
Yeah, just like pull out his gun and start looking around. This guy is gonna do the same, like with the rock. He's not undercover, but he's
Crouched.
looking around. Actually, he does see you, so he is gonna take a shot at you.
Everyone can see me.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah. This guy, the closest one to me on this side, can't see past the. I don't think.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. All right, great. Pardon. He crit failed, so he's gonna fire a shot at you and just miss. God damn it! You're the luckiest.
I'm really
hate it.
far away from them too.
You're not that far for an assault rifle. You're actually in their peak range for assault rifle. Like the most accurate range for them. All right. Great. Who's after? Ricardo is not doing anything. The regular guys, 2 of them are already dead. That guy over there, he is also going to. He can actually see Ewan, so he's going to fire at Ewan.
Okay.
Because
Where is the laser? It's probably in.
It's in my drawer here, probably. I have to like pull it
That
out.
would help.
Let me roll him real quick, and I'll pull it out. What's the distance between those two?
Are you shooting at me?
Ewan.
Oh. 12 inches.
He misses. Barely, by 1 shot, or 1. Great. He fires a shot at Ewan and misses. And then he is going to... Yeah, he's dumb. He's going to stay there. Sunshine, you're up now. Now
Okay.
it's your turn.
So I have.
We have battle music going and red lights.
No, I have no music on. We do have red lights.
Hell yeah.
I've been forgetting the music all night.
No, sorry, I've been putting you through a lot though too.
Yeah. Here, let's
Been
get some.
intense.
Get some metal going. There we go.
All right, battle music. Go.
Yeah. So. Oh. Something else was playing. I have a flashbang. I am 56 yards from what's his name, Dusk. But I can cut that 56 down by 30 with one action by firing my grapple hand and then throwing the grenade.
You can only throw 25 yards max, so you would have to.
Okay.
But you couldn't do both of those in one turn. Because grapple is not a movement, it's an action, and throwing it is also an action.
Is it an action? Let me check it.
It is.
Okay. Well, there goes my plan. I thought that was going to be my cool move. Fine. Then I'll just shoot him. I'm going to shoot Dusk.
What's the range again?
56.
Assault rifle?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's still a good range for you. It's not the best, but it's a good range. You have to beat a 15.
I got an 11, but it's a double 2 rate of fire, right?
Assault rifles? I think they're 1.
Yeah, you're right. This one's a poor one, so it is a 1. All right, I missed.
Are you standing up there?
Yes.
Do you say anything?
No, but I turn my skin and hair color back to normal so everyone can see who it is.
Sick.
Nice.
Eddie, you are.
Yeah.
Give me. But luckily for you, and for the sake of just storytelling, the pet shop isn't too far from here.
Okay.
Give me a D4.
Just a D4?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Give me a D6. It would have to be.
Oh, D6. 3.
All right. So 3 rounds. You'll be back at the building. You won't be up here at the top, but you'll be at the building.
Okay. So I'm already at the pet shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that because you were back at the car at like 7:30. You had half an hour head start on all this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want, we can do the pet shop thing now, or we could do it later. However you want to handle that. You want to?
Well, we can kind of rush what Eddie did at the pet shop. He just wants to confirm that Faith is alive
Okay.
and exactly that who is Faith exactly, and then try to convince her to come with me.
Okay. I have to roleplay this.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
So,
to roleplay.
yeah.
So we're gonna take on the pause on the battle for a second. When you get to the pet shop, god damn, it's already 11:42.
Yep.
We can roleplay it next time.
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna end with this. You're gonna walk up to the entrance
waitress.
to the hunting room at the pet shop.
Yeah.
Where she is handing out some refreshments to some creators that just finished their roleplay. And she sees you coming, and she kind of already knows why you're here.
Instincts.
Yeah. And she's
Animal
going to
instincts.
she's gonna perk up a little bit, but set the refreshment tray on the floor because there's nothing to set it on here, and watch you as you come up, and oh man, I don't even know what she's gonna say. Does he know? And that's where we're gonna end it, actually.
Yeah.
Great. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we will have to do another session. We got a big
There's
battle
so
to get
much.
through, to be honest.
We appreciate how much you got through.
Yes, we do.
yeah.
There was a lot to
'Cause
go through.
there's
We got
so much.
A lot
There's
further.
so much.
For real.
Again, Steve,
He's-
thank you for this set.
Yes.
He's honestly
Beautiful.
doing like maybe like 5 sessions in just one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe our usual sessions are too slow.
No, I think they're pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
No, trust me. There's so much more elaboration I would have done if I had more. Anyway, thank you all so much.
Thank
We will be back
you.
next week, I guess. Sorry, Eric. Sorry for all the other Yuri,
Mac and Yuri.
Max
Yeah.
and Yuri.
Well, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We did warn them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I guess next week everyone dies.
Have a good night.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Bye.